All right. Well, while you're loading in, and then hopefully while I'm recapping, you'll load in, and then hopefully we get Refine in here as well. But let's fucking get into it. So, obviously, we're in book 5 out of 6 right now. We are through the first part, through We've Been Robbed. We're now in Down and Out on Absalom Station. You guys have been burned about as effectively as possibly burned in this galaxy. Not only by like the biggest company in the galaxy, but also by the biggest criminal consortium, the Golden League. Between those two, pretty much no one is willing to sell you guys stuff, willing to do stuff for you guys, with a few rare exceptions. They've also obviously absconded with the Tuna, your ship. You did manage to damage it pretty severely on the way out, which will probably delay them making use of that stolen tech. But nonetheless, you obviously want to get that back as soon as possible. Now, you guys have been going around the station trying to call in favors, talk to potential allies, just do what you can. You've had some help from Severana after you guys, saved her life. She showed up, gave you guys some serums to make you a bit more affable, a bit more communicative around the station, as well as flirted with Shaw on the way out. You guys have been bouncing around. You have gone to the Click Clack Club, a kind of biomechanical, heavily augmented place of business where you all fought some robots who, excuse me, they're SROs, sentient robotic organisms, whose boss you'd beat up way back when you first stole the Tuna. You talked to Tsalu, the club owner. Tsalu and their partner gave you guys a place to stay above the club while all this is going on Absalom Station, as well as giving you guys a few leads on where else you could possibly go. You also been helped out by the crew of the Wintermorn, Dizzy, Nima, Hamarath, all of them. After some worrying from Scorpio, you did have some talks with both Sho, who is kind of keeping her head down while you guys figure this shit out, and talks with Dizzy about how that has come to an end. To which he kind of very scoffingly, didn't really treat it seriously. It was a little disrespectful about it. But the talk was had. You guys also were sent over to talk with Ratrod. This fine Yosoki and his crew of Yosoki mechanics. They run Ratrod Racing, a bot scrap, junkyard race course with a bunch of rusted out tech. You guys helped him fix up the track, fixing magnets, flamethrowers, biomechanical waste that was stuck under the track, all that good shit. As a reward for that, Ratrod is allowing you guys to head on in to the Rust Bug, this absolutely junked out spacecraft held together with fucking spit and prayers that he still has. He did tell you might be able to upgrade it a bit more if you guys do a quick run with it around the station, shake out the loose parts. And the moment you guys are going in to try and clear it out, because he's let this thing kind of rust out for a while, as evidenced by the fact that you are currently fighting a fucking shitborn mimic full of rusty metal parts. But with the help of all these allies, you have also discovered the location of Aline Rysora's office here in Absalom. You don't know exactly where she would have taken your ship yet, but finding her private office, pretty fucking good. Dizzy basically giving you guys the codes to get in there, and does want you to kind of plant his codes into the server as well, as a bit of a quid pro quo. That's pretty much where we are right now. You guys did decide to clear out the ship before going to Aline Rysora's offices. But yeah, here we are. I think we got all of us in here except for Fine, but she said she would be in later. But yeah, any questions, or are we jumping back in on initiative with Scorpio? Cool. All right, Scorpio, take it away. Got a scavenger slime, full health. Door's been kicked open. Shaw hilariously did end up by your door.
All right.
Oh, hello.
You guys would notice. I think I said this during the last stream as well. This scavenger slime a lot less teched out than the one you guys fought on the Fortune's Heart. It's made of like rusty ass weapons rather than like high end laser guns and shit.
So tetanus is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I can't remember for sure, but I'm like 90% sure if you get melee, there's a chance you contract filth fever. I'll have to double check that.
Oh, lovely.
It should be tetanus, just based on...
I don't know that they have... Weirdly, I think they had tetanus in Pathfinder 1E. I don't know if there's set rules for tetanus in Starfinder. It feels like there should be, though, right? Like, fucking metal shit everywhere.
I think, though, that tetanus is like more of a long-term thing. If you don't treat it, then it'll start to have effects, but like...
right.
Yeah, eventually you'll start like locking up your jaw and stuff.
A very late onset.
Again, gotta start putting Starfinder after my Google searches, because I just searched the word tetanus. Not helpful.
And it's like, do you need medical attention?
Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, okay.
Can you give other people tetanus?
Tetanus is in Pathfinder 1E and 2E.
Can you use tetanus as a weapon?
I think it's in... It looks like it's only on like one monster in Starfinder. Then I guess they added it on this monster, maybe. Fucking wild. All right, sorry. Continue.
That's 30 feet movement there. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and hang here. I'll go ahead and draw my hand cannon and go ahead and take a shot at the slime.
Hell yeah,
dude.
go for it. I will say this guy's abilities are pretty similar. That's definitely going to be hit, first of all, to what you guys fought last
28 for
time.
13 piercing.
13 piercing. You guys would remember last time they did have pretty... I think you guys determined it was DR adamantine, basically. These guys have pretty... He has pretty similar, like, stats, apart from just his weapons are a bit different. So you think he still has that DR. So that is going to be reduced a little bit, but does do damage as you kind of just crack... Bunch of slime splatters off into the wall next to it.
All right. Yep, pass turn.
Shaw, go for it.
The initiative's out of order.
Oh, I might have forgot to hit sword again. Hold on. We'll be Refine next. All right, then I'll take the wheel of Refine.
Yeah, she just said she's gonna be a little late.
All right, cool.
Or later.
Cool. Oh, I don't think I dragged her bot onto here. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. It never wants to let me load Refine's character sheet. Just always tells me, fuck you. There we go. Okay. So Refine is going to move on over this way, about 30 feet. And try to shoot past you, Shaw. Again, past this little dotted line here that is like the lower deck. You guys remember there's like an upper and lower deck. You guys are on like that upper gantry right now. But she's going to move up to there to have a clearer shot. And for now, we're going to keep shit simple and just go in with the Shadow Assassin Rifle. Single shot. That is unfortunately not going to be enough to get through the Scavenger Slime's rusted out shell. James, that's you.
Am I able to take a shot from here?
Let's see. Yeah, I'd say it probably has like a little... Oh, yeah, but you're going to ignore that cover anyway from your upgrades. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You can take a shot. That is not gonna do it. He's a bit of a high... What did you roll on that for the CR? Oh, a 7, okay. While not a trick attack that Let's see. 21 is going to just barely hit that. Yeah, this is the EAC, right? Yeah, that will hit the EAC.
It's KAC.
Oh, is that
wait,
for
diasporan? I guess I must have pulled out that diasporan.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like you would remember from the last time you shot these guys. I thought you did it on purpose. They did have lower EAC.
No, I always. I guess I have it with me, so I guess I'll just stick with it. But
I think you purposely kept it, right, because you wanted an EAC rifle as well.
yeah, but the Phantom has the fusion that lets me override resistance.
Oh, true.
And it's higher damage.
That's probably net better. I mean, you're welcome to reroll it with the other one.
Yeah, just re-roll for the damage, but keep the roll.
Yeah, that's fine. 21
KAC.
will... If it's versus KAC, 21 will miss, though.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
All right, it missed, though.
Okay. That probably is worth it to cut through the damage resistance anyway. For what it's worth, that next roll would have hit. Scavenger also got a 14, so he's going to come out here next. Shaw, you're kind of right in his fucking face.
Yep, I knew this was gonna happen.
What the fuck is he going to do here?
Just add on to the layer of scars.
Yep.
All right, he is going to basically, it looks like he's incorporated some sort of like fucking rusted out like Tesla coil looking thing, clearly some electrical system from inside the ship, and is basically like looping that up in his pseudopod and just slamming it into you. So this will be versus EAC, because technically it is a electric damage attack. That's gonna go ahead and be math. Sorry, 32 EAC.
Oh, that hits.
Figured it probably did. All right. What fuck? These are such like not real weapons I'm using right now. I keep having to like double check all my dice. Oh, that's not right. That one and that one.
Starfighter has some bonkers damage rolls just on general principles.
Yeah, Starfighter loves throwing in guns that are like 14d4. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, a DM would have that? What player's rolling up to a session with 14 d4s?
Right.
Horrendous amount of dice.
14 d20 on disintegrate.
Literally just a caltrap. Yeah, that's the most hilarious one for sure. 14 d20 is a way funnier damage amount.
Imagine
any
rolling
other
14
version.
on that roll, though.
That's gonna be, let's see. If you got all ones, you'd have to just, I'd imagine at that point, just quit tabletop games, right? Like, you'd have to just leave.
Either that or you immediately go to the casino for the luck crackback.
Fair enough. All right. So that's going to be 27 electricity damage.
Okay. Ow. That stings, but it's not terrible.
But that was, you only attacked once that time. So now it is over to Shaw.
Shaw
And I
shakes it
feel
off.
like last time you already had your melee weapon out, right? Because you were going to breach through the door, if I recall.
No, I had the plasma.
Oh, no, yeah, you had the big plasma gun.
I wasn't expecting to come nose to nose with a slime. I was expecting to legally distinct Minox, not a news. Okay. Okay, fine. Right back at you. Drop the plasma array, grab the storm Doshko, and take a big old swing.
All right.
Sorry.
Ignite that Doshko. Superheated gas starts spilling out of it. Hey, that'll
23?
do it. 25.5 versus electricity. Has he got any special shit for that? He does not. So,
Almost exactly the damage he dealt to me.
yeah, fucking. You do see again, it is reduced a little bit from that DR adamantine, but still a solid fucking hit to his health.
Does DR affect energy damage?
Adamantine
I thought it
was
was
first everything, but I'll check.
Okay, if not, that's fine. I thought DR was only against physical damages, and it would be resistance against energy.
Maybe I'm fucking crazy. Let's find out. God damn it! It's such a huge 5 paragraphs of text.
Oh no. We can come back to it later. It's not that big a deal.
Oh no! Okay. Cannot mitigate it, I guess. Okay. DR all with like the dash is what's good. I thought adamantine was good enough to do that, but it does not have to be resistant. So that will not be reduced then.
Okay.
Whoops. There we go. Oh my god. I keep accidentally changing the health value to what I'm trying to subtract. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Scorpio.
All right. So I'll go ahead and
I
move
guess
in
before I
some
forget,
here.
I should roll in the robot as well. Or I'll just put her on Refine's turn.
15, 20, 25, and 30. Here we go. All right. So move in here. All right. And finally, I have another instance where I can go ahead and pull this out since I hit with a range attack on my first round.
Oh.
That triggers my opening volley.
Hell yeah.
So I get +2 circumstance bonus to my melee attack.
That's such like a fucking, not like Rogue the class, but like space scoundrel thing to do.
The thing is, it's like you see in here, it's very extremely situational.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, when it goes off, like it's a great bonus to have.
All right, so
Yeah,
Especially those
attack
higher
is flanking.
CR enemies.
oh yeah. All right, so roll in attack with my long sword with that +2.
And then an additional +2 because flanking.
Oh fuck.
yeah. It's +4 then. Sweet. Delicious bonuses.
Fucking bonuses on bonuses. Hell yeah.
So 19.
It's not, even with the extra +4, 19's not quite gonna do it.
Oh well. All right, so that does it for me.
All right, I'm just gonna have SB go after Refine for ease of play here. Refine, I think. Has the plasma guide. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is gonna bypass DR. So, gonna stow and pull, and then take one shot with the plasma. It's also not gonna do it on a 20. SB, I think, is going to kind of just scuttle through the door. And draw along the way the sonic whisper suppressor. Go for a shot on that. Nope. All right. Racking up these misses on this. All right, James, back to you. You see, it's less missing, honestly, than on a slime of this size, and more just like kind of like plopping into the body without doing much actual damage.
Damn it.
Good lord.
Um,
I like to
Yeah.
imagine, like, in character, that's because James is like, where the actual fuck would the weak spot be on this?
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Dude, the scavenger slime's gonna be allowed to just go to town. What are we doing?
We're being punished for last
Our
session.
insolence.
Alright, so it's gonna, with two pseudopods, it's doing a multi-attack here. It's slamming you, Shaw, with that same, like, Tesla coil thing it had absorbed. And Scorpio, it's, on the other hand, it's got what looks like a weird, like, cattle prod looking thing. Alright, let's do Shaw on yours first. So reduced by, okay. Alright, Nat 1. Goes to rear up and just slams it into the side of the bulkhead, completely missing you, although some sparks kind of cascade over you. Scorpio with that big plasma cattle prod looking thing. 26. I don't think it's going to get through your EAC, right?
It does.
It does?
My EAC is 24.
Ooh, alright, well, the good thing is that is a
Yep.
shittier weapon. It's going to be 11 damage. Technically 6 electric, 5 fire, if you have resistance to either of those. Did you have resistance to electricity, Shaw, or is it fire?
It's fire only.
Okay.
It's very good fire resistance, but only fire resistance.
Don't you have the?
I mean, fire is the
electrostatic-
most common one.
Don't you have the electrostatic field?
Did I? No, we gave that to Scorpio,
Okay.
I think. So he can zap it right back, theoretically. I don't know if we installed it yet. Actually, wait, Scorpio, are you using the new the Golem forged armor now?
Yes, I am. It is
One
currently
thing-
equipped on me.
So one thing to note, I don't think it's necessarily an issue right now because you would just be back in space. It does reduce your movement speed by 5.
Ah, right, gotcha. So let me go ahead and update that then.
Yeah, because
Do you
I
have
only
the electrostatic field generator installed?
Here, I believe it came installed on the armor, didn't it?
I think so. What mark was that?
Mark 3.
Okay,
Let's see here. Let
so
me open up here. Does it
yeah
here?
Mark III Golem Forge.
Electricity resistance 5, and
that would be Mark 1 then.
yeah.
No,
I
the
got
armor was Mark III, but I
the
think
armor's
the,
Mark 3.
Oh,
but I
the
got
armor's Mark 3, the field is Mark 1. Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I think I said what, 6 of that was electric, 5 was fire. So get 5 health back because you reduced the electric.
All right.
And then give me a d6 roll because you would do a d6 back to him because he used a shock weapon.
All right, there we go.
And then we'll subtract that d6. Go ahead and roll your d6, but yeah, Shaw, go ahead and do your thing.
Okay. Seeing Scorpio in there in the flanking position, I'm going to go ahead and just full attack this guy. So it'll be at a minus. So what I'm going to do for both of these, add 2 to him. Also, Ben, I'm assuming because we
All right,
haven't.
sweet one.
Question:
Yes.
Given that we've been kind of on the run, would I have had the opportunity to recharge the batteries in both of my weapons at this point? I guess we would have since we spent the night, but it's a question of how
Presumably
much
you would
want
have
me to...
done it when you spent the night. You can recharge. You could have recharged it in your in the loft above the club.
Okay, just making sure. Because otherwise, I'm trying to make sure because I know we're kind of roughing it right now, so I want to make sure I'm keeping track of my ammo and all correctly. Okay, but multi attack.
All right, multi-attack. Bring that Doshko up again. You still see that welt you cut into it from before?
Ugh, gross. Even with the +2 on the second one, I don't think that's going to hit the CAC.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. Close, but not quite.
Yeah.
Damn,
Even
this thing
so.
is fucking just resisting you guys.
All right, back around here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hold in melee here. I'm going to spend my movement. Go ahead and this out, and I am going to bolster my resilience. So since we're at 9th level, I get DR3 for the next 4 rounds.
Ooh, hell yeah. Bracing yourself there.
So it's like, yeah, you just see him sort of bracing himself, and then I'll just go ahead and take another slash at it to my sword.
Alright, go with that sword swing. See if you can carve off a piece of this rusty slime. I will say, like, this is the old art. Oh!
That'll do it.
Beautiful. You carved this just like rust-colored ooze, and just slice off a neat chunk, like right off the right size. Just like,
Does it get the bleed?
that I'm literally looking that up right now. I don't think oozes can bleed.
Fair.
Let's see. Oozes are immune to. All right. Well. Tragically, they are not immune to bleed. They are, however, immune to crits.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, man.
That's
Just
why I
the
can't hit
16
the,
damage.
That's why I can't hit the crit spot.
Should have just not googled that. Fuck.
Are they
no.
immune to whatever trick attack is?
Potentially. Yeah, isn't trick attack precision damage?
Oh, I gotta go look at it.
If it is, then yes, they are. Could be a triple attack time, yeah. I will say, I mean, hey, you did slice off some fucking slime there still. Just not, 40
much as
damage
we
worth of
hoped.
slime.
Alright, that's all for me. I pass turn.
Sorry. Sorry to deprive you of that crit. I didn't realize they were
It
like
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't say that it's precision.
I feel like
It
it
just
would
says
be
you
because rogues
deal-
are, but it might not be. Let's see.
I think they may have just decided not to like screw rogues over in that regard.
I know there was, yeah. They might have.
Because they have to make it.
out.
They have to make a skill check whenever they do it. I think that's the balance.
Yeah, it just says
Yeah, man.
you
I don't
succeed-
see
you
anything.
You just see XD, 1d4 additional damage, and then damage increases at X levels. So, yeah. Doesn't say precision damage or anything.
Did Dude, fucking untyped damage is a wild ability. Yeah, I don't see shit about precision. All right, wow. I guess I was just picturing like rogues. All right, refine. I feel like again just going with that Series 21 plasma. Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Oh boy, our dice are not happy with us.
Yeah,
tonight.
the dice are not popping off tonight for sure.
I'm gonna pop off the cloaking field, and then I'll just take a pot shot at him.
All right, pop off the cloaking field. Can you triple attack?
Not with a sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, duh. That would be crazy.
It does have a weapon fusion, so I don't know if that bypasses the adamantine.
I'm not sure. Let me double check. I think it might, unless it is like 1E adamantine, where only a certain amount of magic could do it. But I don't think it is. I think it just goes.
Or would it say like DR adamantine except magic or whatever?
Okay. Yeah, resistance and damage reduction is pretty confusing in Starfinder. I do hope they clean that up in 2E.
Yeah.
It looks like no weapons with fusions bypass DR magic.
Okay.
But you can. It does say, I don't know how much it is, but it says you can buy adamantine rounds.
Like
Good to know.
depleted uranium rounds.
I guess.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, adamantine alloy, star metal. One piece of it's 50 credits per cartridge.
Yeah. I looked up the poison, and I don't think it's going to be a thing because like it's like $1,000 for like a thing of poison.
Ooh.
Wait,
Maybe
they
later
did
in
not-
the game. But
I think they purposely made poison harder to use in this because it got not really 1E's fault, but because there was so many books over the 10 years of 1E, poison got stupid broken because there's just too many combos. Like I was a player in Curse of the Crimson Throne, and by the end of that campaign, my investigator was shooting people with needles that injected a DC, I think it was 38, sometimes 40 poison that if they failed, knocked them unconscious for 8 hours.
yeah,
And then my friend just took him. He had an Inquisitor ability that let him move and then coup de grace.
good lord.
So he would just knock people out. He would
Jeez.
take a 30-foot movement and just coup de grace them instantly. Our home group pretty much agreed after that, like, yeah, maybe no more poison in 1E.
It's like an arms race with the DM where they start doing that to you.
It really is, because eventually he was like, well, these are undead and outsiders. They're immune to poison. I'm like, actually, Inquisitors get a ability that lets them poison outsiders and undead. It's the dude. I'm telling you, it's the poison combos get so dumb. Like there was a point where I knocked unconscious like a 20-foot tall like ogre skeleton or some shit and made it fall asleep for 8 hours, which is not something that fucking ogres can do or that skeletons can do.
Awesome.
Oh my god, incredible.
I think either way, I think 24 is a good chunk of damage. For
It
now.
is still a good chunk of damage. And your infusion goes by the DR, right? Or it goes by at a certain amount?
I think we just talked about it, that adamantine doesn't.
No, it's not because it's not adamantine. It would be getting
Oh,
past
right,
DR
yeah, it's
magic.
magic. You're right. Okay.
Or
Well,
goes
I
like
will
the
say,
portal.
even with the reduction, that does bring it to about exactly bloody. So you guys are chipping away at this thing.
That being said,
This thing is dumb as bricks, and does not appreciate the fact that if it fires, you guys are going to op attack it, but it is going to try to fire a rusted out, looks like it might have ripped it straight off the hull, busted laser gun, and fire it back at James.
But Scorpio's the one who crit him.
No, I didn't.
Not technically.
that said, I will 100% do the attack of
Yeah, you guys get op attack.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So do I get cover from him if he's getting slight cover from me?
Yes, but believe it or not, this thing does not have any scopes or anything on this rust gun.
Good.
All right, on the rust gun,
Good grief.
29 to hit James.
Yeah.
Okay. That up to a 21 because of flank. Is that with flanking or without flanking?
Oh, that with flanking would be a 21
Okay, then both of those op attacks hit.
for a clean 40.
Whoo!
Nice.
As they just lay into the slime and just like, even the laser bolt looks a bit rusted out and gross as it slams into you, James. And that's gonna be. Wow. Okay, it rolled pretty fucking low on that. 13 damage. Could have been way worse. All right. Now that it's taking that shot, James going back over to Shaw. And James, that is electric. I don't know if that affects any of your stuff.
No, I think I didn't grab the electro field. I grabbed the thermal capacitor.
Gotcha.
All right. Clean off the back of the attack of opportunity. Spin it twice, then bring it in for 2 more strikes.
Just fucking 3 fast chops. Oh. All right. This is EAC, so it's not, or energy, so it's not reduced. With 2 more burning plasma streams from the axe, just carving this thing apart. It looks barely alive, just at death's door right now.
Right, I'll go ahead and hold my position, and I'll go ahead and do a few full attack with my longsword.
All right, on the double attack, first one misses. The second one is a hit as you kind of just straight down the middle, overhand slice, bisect this thing, and the few remaining bonds that were keeping it in cohesion just separate and just kind of spreads out onto the floor. You think probably not worth picking up the shit it was carrying around. It didn't have actually good shit like the last slime. But very much it is dead. That's gonna be some XP for you guys. Let's see. 1,600 for each of you.
Nice.
Ooh, I did forget to mention one thing in the recap. Kind of glazed over it, but you guys did, after a epic chase scene with a nat 20 for the final skill challenge, James, you did catch that like edge core fucking spy who said there's 2 more of them running around somewhere.
Yeah.
And what? Obviously they left those mines for you.
Our XP total right now is up to 59,775.
All right.
I'm gonna give the others a break for a sec. I'll pull out the needler for a sec, and just sort of try to stealthily peer in this room.
All right. I'm gonna say you're gonna need like a sleight of hand check for this door to try. Like, this one, let's see, which room are you in front of? Yeah, this one appears to be like, it should be an automatic door, but it's kind of wedged open a little bit, and it is rusted. So to be stealthy, you're gonna try to do a sleight of hand check to like push it into its cradle without it being too loud. Ah, yeah, you're fine. You nailed it. All right, let's do a quick reveal of that room.
I'm also going to pick up my gun, by the way.
Gotcha. Heard. Alright. You peer into that room. It does look pretty empty. Looks like maybe Electrovores, those cruddy pests, might have like shredded up the synthetic mattresses in here. Give me a perception check. Okay. It seems pretty fucking bare in here. Rat Rod and his people probably stripped anything useful years ago. The washrooms which are like just off to the side here. You can peer through the door. Don't have running water until the ship is turned on. But on that nat 20, you do see kind of just forgotten under one of the mattresses. There was like a little cred stick for about 750 credits.
Nice.
You also notice like this door goes to the bathroom. There's another door up here. It is labeled. It does look like this leads to the bridge.
It does look like it, or it doesn't?
It does. This leads to the bridge.
Okay. Oh,
This one
Okay,
should open by
same.
itself. But go ahead and give me a stealth check if you're still trying to be stealthy out there.
yeah, I'll pop up the cooking field.
Shaw's gonna check out this door down here.
Yeah, Scorpio will just hang back here to back you up in case you run into anything.
Apologies for all the letter labels. There is no clean version of this map. It is only this version. Or at least if it exists, I can't get it from Paizo. I don't know where it would be. All right. So going over the bridge, I'd say give me an engineering check. Just look around here, try to see if things are in ship shape, as it were. All right. So the basic architecture of the ship's bridge does look like it's remained sound, but the Electivores have devastated the work in here. There's like chewed and tangled wires on the floor, gashes and cracks are like splintering the computer monitors. Everything from the captain's chair command keys to the pilot's joystick just hangs together by strained shards of plastic. You think you're gonna have to do some certainly refurbish work in here.
That'll be a roll for refine.
Yep.
There are doors leading off of the bridge, so the one kind of directly below you appears to just be an engineering space. Just
I'll
kind
go
of
check out this room down here.
back end stuff. You're going to that one, James? Okay. Give me one
Yeah.
sec. I'm going to reveal, James, that's like the back end engineering stuff. I'll save you some time. Not really a check for that one.
I think Shaw was looking there for it.
I was just speeding it up and saying like the room below James is not a lot in there. Shaw, you looking in this one over here. This is the crew's mess hall. Similar to the crew quarters, looks like it was plundered a long time ago, and there's like fetid water in the broken tile floor, and like the sinks are kind of tarnished. Does not look good.
Shaw just kind of sighs. Fine. Let's look at. I'm gonna look at the other room next to it here. I guess the closet.
All right. You would also see in that's so first of all, another bathroom. Second of all, Shaw, you would see that there are some like stairs over here. Those are going to lead up into the captain's quarters.
Is there
Oh.
anything over here?
Yes, there is stuff over there.
Do you want to clear this floor first, or do you want to just check out the captain's real quick?
I can check out the captain's quarters if you guys want to clear through the other cargo bay.
Alright.
And there are more
Okay.
stores going up everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of stairs.
Also, the stairs. Hold on. The Rust Bug is nothing if not a confusing ship, but yes. Well, let's start with
Somehow
captain's
that
quarters.
seems a pretty-
So Shaw, upstairs to the mess hall, the captain's quarters overlook the starship's sorry fucking exterior through a shattered windshield. Not, shattered enough to not hold air, but very cracked up, and you'd be a little nervous being in here in a vacuum. Mattress looks intact, but crappy, ancient and hard. You give me a perception check going to the captain's floor.
Let's see here. Okay.
22. All right. A key ring bearing a transparent bean-shaped jewel and a single key lies inside the desk drawer underneath some like stiffened and now illegible papers. You would assume that the key probably fits into the Rust Bug's power core, and you could use it to activate it. Give me a mysticism check on the gem.
Boy. I may have to talk to Wilco about that.
Yeah, and it's your mystic.
Actually, yeah, I'm not even trained in mysticism, so I'd have to.
All right, Wilco, you wanna? No, I assume you come back
I'll bring it
downstairs,
down
show a picture. Yeah, or yeah, okay. All right. James, give me a mysticism check. Look at this strange gem. You would know that is a Mark III air elemental gem.
Interesting.
Elemental.
Is that what I think it is? Is that like you throw it and you summon a?
Yeah, I was about to
elemental?
say it's a Pokeball. Mark III though is a pretty good one, I believe.
Good to have.
I'd say looking around at everything, Scorpius gotta be like, I think this is something that a ship dealer would call a makes air quotes, a fixer-upper.
Did Refine update her health when she leveled up? Is she
Let me see. I think so.
level 9
I'm
on
not
her sheet?
positive.
She may have updated stuff, but she may have just forgot to add
What level are you
Her-
guys right now?
9.
It says 9. I don't know if she changed her health though or not.
What's her con at?
Let's see. 10.
Okay.
Oh,
so
that's
that
why.
Yeah.
Well, and cons affects your stamina, not your health.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, it's like she's missing out on like compared to me. I think operative and engineer are the same hit die.
Yeah.
9
They
and
should be, I
18.
believe.
Yeah, that's why she was so worried about the poisons, because that was her con's not fantastic.
Yeah, it's like I have like 27 more health than her just for having higher con
Mm-hmm.
or stamina, whichever.
Yeah, stamina.
All
Uh,
right. I'm gonna save you some time there. It's basically the upper half of the airlocks.
Okay. And what about the other 2 stairwells?
So, you got one stairwell going down, or sorry, up into the engineering space, and the other one going down to the power core. Actually,
Let's go to the
Should clear the-
engineering.
I was gonna say, why don't we clear the power core first? Because I feel like might be the where the critters might be.
I kind of just want to go check this one first.
Okay.
It feels like it's going to be like the finale.
All right.
Okay.
Going up to tech workshop then.
At least
Basically
we got a workshop.
over here.
So there's a tech workshop then?
It is a tech workshop. Again, looks
Useful.
pretty fucking ravaged. Tool shelves pretty empty, robotic arms just hanging listlessly. One floor level cupboard seems to have not been looted. It's sealed behind a padlock. You think you could either make an engineering check or just a straight strength check to rip off this rusted out padlock?
I'll let the big boys handle it.
I will try a strength check then.
All right, go for it.
Ugh. All right.
Not
You pull
quite
it back.
enough. You feel it like flex, but not give.
Hmm.
Here, let me
Should-
try.
Yeah.
That'll do it. There you go. All right. You kind of
Shaw, have you been skipping arm day?
can't be skipping arm day.
Never.
Just slap his belly. I think he's been skipping every day.
Oh, that hurts.
Jesus. So ripping that lock off, fucking top half crumbling into rusted dust. You find a dusty X-ray visor.
Is that an armor upgrade?
Believe so. Either that or it's just a tech item. I can't remember.
Okay.
I don't know why I did an equal sign. Did not mean to do that.
I'll look it up.
I think it's just a tech item.
Okay. Just the regular scanner one?
Yes.
That's actually a fairly valuable item.
Yeah, I can see through a good amount of stuff.
Well, it's worth 15 grand.
All right.
The power core.
You also
Yeah.
see that there is an old but intact set of computer equipment designed for Starship interface. Basically, you think with these parts and a successful computers check, you guys could improve the mark of the ship's defensive countermeasures by 1.
Okay. So
Very
that'll go with
nice.
this, and that can go with the stuff that we salvage from the club as well.
Is someone writing down the credits and the stuff we're finding?
I can take care of that. I have not written, so the credits let me take care of real quick.
I know you already wrote down the other parts guys could put in, but there's a...
Divided by 4, technically we each get 187.5 credits.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just keep that as like a group fund until we can actually spend it again.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was the other thing I forgot. We didn't split the credits that we picked up from the 3 assassins last time. At some
We can
point,
just- We can just
do
leave
that right now.
for
It's
now.
15. What's up?
We can just leave that in a fund until we can actually start spending it.
Until you can actually spend credits.
Yeah.
In our group fund, then right now we have 2250.
Alright, cool. So... yeah, you've pretty much been everywhere but the engine room at this point.
All right, so 2250 credits, X-ray visor, and I'll write in various ship parts, and those are still in the chat and stuff. We'll go from there.
Gotcha. Alright. Anything you guys are trying to do, or just heading to the engine room?
Yeah.
I think we'll head to
Let's
the
just-
engine room.
Group next to refine so you can just drag us over.
Hell yeah, that is helpful.
I was trying to click on my token on the stream.
I do that a lot. Alright. Drag you guys down. So I think with the stairs, both of those are supposed to be 2 different entrances from the hallway or the room behind the cockpit into the engineering space. The tech workshop is supposed to be via ladder, but it just like straight up doesn't say in the book where exactly that is. I'm going to assume you just keep going up the ladder in the rear of the ship. Not exactly sure.
Yeah, it's probably just that ladder there.
Because like that led up from down here. So I might just go up like to a third like top bubble floor. But yeah, in case you're wondering why there's 2 sets of stairs, I think that is the intended. Alright. Orange scales and black barbs litter every shelf, cabinet, keyboard, stair, and floor panel in this chamber. Tangles of wires, cables have been knotted together into these crude-looking nests, gathered around a dimly glowing blue power core that throbs with faint energy. The whole room smells like a mix of salt and ozone. As you guys enter the room, almost like a colony of bats flying into a fury here, you see just a buttload of Electrovores, a full colony descending upon you.
Oh, hello.
And now, rather than the tedium of fighting like 30 of those, they are organized into basically a troop mechanic.
What kind of colony is this?
Electrovore. Everyone would know these are by default. Basically, Electrovores are like pests that are almost universal in the galaxy. They eat electrical stuff. Although they did make the Electrovore colony monster sheet for this campaign. Alright, so we're gonna roll in again.
All right, so I did want to remind everyone with my bolster resistance, I do not get that back until I take a 10-minute rest and burn a resolve point to regain my stamina, so I do not get that back yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Scorpio, I think, still winning.
I'm not doing great on my
Depends on how a refine does.
Not
Give me
doing
a
well on my
roll.
initiative rolls tonight.
think you may have rolled the
Wow,
exact
breaking
same
up
thing you
with
did last
Dizzy is
time.
doing wonders for my initiative.
Yeah, you rolled the exact same thing as
Yeah,
last.
I literally think it was a
combat.
22 last time as well.
Well, I mean, cleared your mind, your focus. You give you your focus back.
This time I
Focus,
did
not
roll an
clarity.
SB for once. All right. Cool beans. I'm going to change up our fucking music here. And you got... Go ahead, Scorpio. You see this thing swooping towards you. If you want to give me a... What are they? Physical, science, or mysticism check. They're like a weird... They're a pest, so people know about them, but they are technically magical. Either or to know about Electivores.
14?
You would know that Electivores can emit their like own electrical field, which essentially, if you're close by them, will do small amounts of electrical damage. But there's a chance that it could stagger you if you fail a save.
Gotcha.
I will say, in terms of this being a troop, just mechanically, because there aren't a lot of troop fights in Starfinder, that does mean they basically function as a swarm. So they will just, like, hit you guys automatically for damage. It does also mean that they will have damage taken to them unless it's, like, area of effect shit.
Alright.
And similarly, you can't flank, pin, prone, stagger, or stun a troop. Basically, you'd be hitting, like, one creature in the swarm. That doesn't really matter.
Alright.
Oh, and on a 14, you would know that... I imagine you probably guessed they're immune to electricity. They love that shit.
That's
Makes
not great
sense.
for me.
Alright. Let's see if I can have this go off again. I'll start with taking a shot at him with my hand cannon. See if I get that opening volley again.
Alright, that will hit the KAC of the swarm. They are going to have that incoming damage, but it
Alright.
will trigger your other ability. Alright, so that's... Okay, gotcha. Anything else?
Alright. I'll go ahead and start moving in closer. 5, 10, 20. Alright. I'll go ahead and bop over here and then pass turn.
Alright, it's going to be them. I'm going to assume you're actually, like, on a square, James. It's going to fly away from you, which will provoke an op attack, Scorpio. But it is going to swarm over these three. So Refine, James, and SB. You guys are all going to take 15 bludgeoning damage and 1 electric damage for a total of 17. Or sorry, 16, excuse me. And I need reflex saves from Ladia.
Do I have improved evade? Do I have the thing?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna blow a channel point real quick.
Okay. While you do that, I will rectify my mistake of subtracting from hit points instead of stamina for Refine here.
Please no.
Again,
Okay, there we go.
much better.
That'll do it. That'll definitely pass. Then, hold on, I'm still just tabbing between stuff, so... Oh, nope. One. There we go. SB's taking that damage. Alright, reflex save from SB. That'll do. Reflex save from Refine. That'll also do. None of you guys are staggered. Oh, you're Refine next. Refine's kind of in the shit here. I don't think Refine has a fucking melee weapon. Also, hold on, before I forget, you did hit him with that op attack with the serrated longsword. I'm gonna subtract that.
Alright.
You slice out, a few of them fall to the ground. Refine, I think, is just going to try to not be clumped up anymore. Just gonna go to the corner. Just basically running away there. Can colonies take... No, okay, they don't take op attacks. So final run to there and take a shot, not with the electric pistol, but I think just with her rifle. That'll hit. Again, it is half, but does hit as just, crack. One or two of them fall from the one bullet. Which brings us over to James.
Gonna scoot away. As I move over here, I'm going to... You have to move all your movement and then take a shot. You can't split it up, right?
Yeah, you have to have a particular shot on the run.
Doesn't Trick Attack specify you can take it at any point during the movement?
That's as a full round, though. I've already moved.
Oh, that's as a full round. Gotcha, okay. I thought it was somewhere in there. In that case, no, you'd have to, move and then shoot.
Yeah, I'll just run over here and pop up the cloaking field.
Okay. Move there, kind of fade into the background. I always imagine the cloaking field is like active camo from Halo and you're standing still.
Yeah.
SB... Just gonna back up onto the stairs. And, God, what do they even have here? Sonic pistol. Alright, that will hit. And it's gonna be Shaw.
Right. You said they're immune to electrical damage?
Fully immune to electrical.
Alright, well that hoses me, because
Doesn't your plasma... I guess it's half.
electrical, it's half of each, so even if I go on full automatic and do the area attack, they're still only taking half damage. They're actually taking a quarter damage if I shoot them normally. So, with that in mind, I've got two options. What's the normal damage reduction against swarms again?
Swarms just reduce all incoming damage by half unless it's like AoE.
Okay. With that in mind, I think my best option then, I'm going to take a page from Mr. Wilco's book here. I'm going to run over to Scorpio. I'm going to snag the new blaze rifle that we picked up from Rat Rod off of his back, dropping the plasma.
Oh fuck, melter rifle.
So, applaud me, I think. Sorry, Scorpio. I need this for the moment. All right.
Take it, man. It's all yours.
So, Ben, it will be the same stats as if I'm rolling the plasma array with just a single shot, but it's the same damage as well. So, it's just all fire damage.
Oh, hell yeah. We see it starts like heating up. Hellhound rifle. Boom. Beam of red hot energy lancing out. You guys feel like the ambient temperature in the room kind of like jumps up a few degrees just from firing this weapon indoors.
17 against EAC?
Let me check their EAC.
So it would just be straight fire damage.
Is not quite gonna do it.
Hmm.
They kind of all like scatter away from the beam.
Yeah, it's like trying to swat flies with an ice pick. All right. That's my turn.
Cool. Scorpio.
All right. Go ahead. Here. Run up. All right. Opening volley triggers with successful range attack last round. So I'll go ahead and slash at it with my sword with that +2 to the attack roll. So it'll be 26 for 16, halved to 8.
8, that'll do. Is you just kind of just slice one of them in half as the electric force fly around your face. Alright, that is the swarm. Now I gotta read something here. Oh, it does do attacks opportunity. Hold on. So it should, James and Refine should have taken damage there. James, take another 10 bludgeoning. It's gonna fly over to just.
Don't they only get one attack of opportunity though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Any foe in reach that would provoke an attack of opportunity. Oh no, and then they are also still limited to making one per round. So it would just be Refine then. So Refine will take 11.
Refine tank for me.
Tank for us. Is gonna fly over Scorpio and Espy for. Oh, okay. Well, I was adding that damage up wrong. 14 damage to Scorpio and to Espy. Now it is Refine. Gonna keep going with the 10 con tank. With that rifle, any fucking... Trying to see if you had any grenades. Oh, electric grenades, very helpful.
Mine's a plasma too.
Rifle it is, baby. I'm gonna just do a full round. Or can you not full round with rifles? I can't remember.
Not a sniper rifle.
Okay, then
They have unwieldy.
just not one then. All right, James.
Well, I'll do the thing.
Do the thing.
God damn it!
Holy fuck.
Wow.
That a fucking total though.
That's such a foul total for a nat one. That's like you wouldn't even be able to reach that in fucking D&D. Like on an average roll.
Yeah, if you got like that, that's like if you roll a nat 20, you get that.
Yeah, like I think the DM guide for 5e specifies like DC 30s are supposed to be like incredibly hard or some tier.
Yeah, that's like the impossible tier.
Yeah. And just hitting on a fucking
Except for rogues.
nat one. That's so good. Just a whole different beast. SP, I think it's gonna take the fucking like just hunker down total defense because robot's looking pretty bad. Or actually just disengage. Hop off the stairs. Shaw.
Shaw grimaces, thinking about the 2 flamethrowers that are just sitting in one of the bags of holding right now, but I don't want to take the time to get them.
Beautiful.
In any event, I'm going to hold position. I'm going to full round action because this is an unwieldy weapon or whatever, or it's an unwieldy. Is that the term?
Unwieldy, yeah.
I can use my heavy fire ability with that though, so I am going to do that. So if I hit this time, I will do bonus damage. And I'll figure out, again, I'm not deducting ammo from it, but I'm using, because it's almost identical to plasma, right?
Yeah, go for it. Another lance of white hot energy that will absolutely hit. Alright, you've killed a fair amount of these Electrovores now, getting close to bloodied. Anything else, or Scorpio?
I just got the one big shot.
Hell yeah. Alright. Oh, I gotta update our how many days it's been timer.
I think it's only been one since we got burned.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Yes, I'm here.
I think we have I think Nyx is here.
Oh, hello.
It's like,
I think I heard her quiet.
Oh, we couldn't hear it.
Not sure. She might just be setting up her mic. Well, while that's going on,
fine.
Scorpio, if you want to take your spin.
all right.
Also, if anyone's curious, it's been 139 days since you guys left the company.
It's been a spicy third of a year.
All right. Tell you what. How about I'll just want to. All right, tell you what. I still want to get the DPS. I'll just go ahead and hang here, and I will go ahead and full attack it with my sword.
All right, hell yeah, just fucking slicing all about you in this cloud of Electivores.
Alright, sorry I'm late.
You're good. You're good.
Uh,
I imagine you
Ooh.
close your eyes when you do it.
get away from me! Get away from me!
Unfortunately,
You see him
maybe
swinging
did have
wildly.
eyes closed. Just without knowing
Alright.
where and when different creatures are going to be while they're just fluttering around, you just can't get the proper momentum, so it doesn't quite slice through anybody.
All right, it's past turn.
Alright, this guy is going to stay where he's at to keep going on Scorpio. Going to use another one of his resolve points to activate that reflex save ability. So first of all, you're going to take 19 bludgeoning. And 1 electricity, so 20 damage total. Or no, you take electricity, so you actually fire. Give me a d6 as you fire that back. Don't take any electrical damage. So just the 19 bludgeoning.
Well, they're immune to electricity.
Oh, true, yeah. Duh, what am I doing? Just a
Sorry,
net
Scorpio.
gain of their electric damage doing nothing and yours doing nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna need a reflex save from Scorpio to avoid being staggered by their electrical discharge. That'll do.
All right.
Tossing it over to Refine. Refine, basically to catch you up where we're at. You guys are fighting in the engine room of the Rust Bug. Finally found the nest of all these Electrovore pests that have been tearing up the ship. You're trying to clear it out so you can get the ship running. They are a troop, so they do have incoming damage, and they auto do damage if they fly over you like a swarm.
Alright. And do I have any weapons out?
Currently, you have the Shadow Rifle.
Cool.
Or whatever the better one of those 2 assassin rifles was.
That's good because I was worried that I had an electrical weapon out. But in that case,
Oh yeah, I don't think I
will-
drew it properly or anything.
I will use one of my remaining diapha rounds and take a shot at it. With,
Sorry, I muted
the-
myself, but I said hell yeah. That'll hit.
Okay. And that's 22, 6 of which is fire. Or burning, I guess.
It'll still have it to 11. You also, they do take more from AoE stuff, but the only AoE thing I found was an electrical grenade, and they're immune to electricity, so.
Okay.
Also, SP's looking pretty beat up.
I mean,
That's-
it wouldn't do
that's
nothing. It would hurt Scorpio.
I guess that's true, yeah.
That's something.
That is something.
That is technically accurate.
They might keep going after SB in a minute. They seem very eager about SB just because, tasty electricity.
That makes sense.
But there are bigger threats in the room, so they're kind of being diverted at the moment.
I
James?
start kicking SB with my foot. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Don't bunch up!
Hopefully not on that one.
So unfortunate.
That's
I
the
haven't got a
second one.
snipe.
No.
I haven't got a snipe off this session. I think.
Yeah, you literally have not
Oh,
trick
dear.
attacked this whole session.
Oh, are they immune to crits?
No, they're not immune. They're not immune.
Oh, thank God.
Holy fuck.
Picture he managed to line up a shot at the exact moment hits 5 of them in
Yeah,
a
just
single shell.
snipes through 5 Electrovores in one shot. Beautiful. Okay, so normally that would be 32. Round that
32.
down to 16. They are below bloody now. Hilariously, they are at 69. I feel like I rarely give away monster health, but I am legally obligated to.
Nice.
SB, you push SB away, and SB just kind of scuttles up to hide on the
can
stairs.
Oh, should I control
Yeah.
SP now, or?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're fucking back. You do your thing.
Yeah.
I relinquish
Alright.
my robotic controls.
So is it that there are stairs on both sides
Yes.
of the engine room?
Correct.
Cool.
They go like from the left of you. They're going up. So if he basically be like kind of hiding on the little gantry stairs over here, but you can move him somewhere else.
Alright.
They're move her somewhere else. It's totally fine.
I would like. Ask. Do they go up on both sides, or where exactly is the engine room?
You're in the engine room. This is it, baby.
Yeah, but in regards to other things.
Oh, so right now, if you kind of zoom out here, you're on the bottommost
Yeah.
deck. The staircase to your left is going to lead to this staircase in the upper hallway.
Okay.
And then that one is the other staircase, which leads up behind the cockpit.
Cool.
And that little mini room behind the
In
cockpit with
that
stairs is also
case-
kind of like a small backup engineering space for the cockpit.
Wonderful, wonderful. In that case, I think SP is going to just move over, up, kind of upside down on the roof, over to here.
Right, SP can be on the roof.
And then it's just going to fire the sonic suppressor.
All right. Boom.
Which, well, as long as James, do you have the sonic suppressor right now, or does SP have it?
SPS it.
I've been using it as SP, so I kind of assumed.
We're just used to Wilco just filching everybody's pistols.
Well, he could effectively kind of be just a storage armory for James a little bit if need be.
I can't throw too much shade. I did the same thing to Scorpion.
That
this
is
round,
just
so.
shy, unfortunately.
Okay.
Shot. Well, a little bit more than just, I guess.
Seeing, I mean, how much ammo does this thing have? I forgot to check that. I'm assuming I have more than 2 shots, so I'm gonna
I think
kind of do this.
I think it does use a lot of ammo, but it's definitely more than 2.
Yeah. All right. So I'll plant my feet and again try to keep at it. See if I can, heavy fire. And I imagine it's like sweltering hot in this engine room now with me firing off this thing in here.
Oh, it's definitely like you guys are starting to sweat.
Actually, being the lizard man, I'm probably like, it's like, this smells good.
That is true.
Refine would probably shout something about "Please don't destroy the engine," but besides that,
Yeah. No, Sean knows how to use this
Cripple
kind of
your
thing.
only way off this station.
If I roll a natural 1, though, I will re-roll it because I am not going to cut the engine room in half. Okay, hopefully that hits.
22, that'll do it.
But still have the damage, right?
It is still half, but a bunch of them just like burning Electivore bodies just like spiral to the ground. Gonna be some big cleanup in here after this. Scorpio.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and try it again. I'll go ahead and hang here and try a full attack with my sword.
Eyes open this time.
Hopefully. All right, that's better.
That is better. It's gonna be a hit and a miss though. Well, we
I guess
are
it's like
chipping
here.
them
He
down.
opens his eyes and he's like, "Did I get one? Did I get one?
You see like one of them slice at your feet.
Yay!"
These red-looking Electivores have reminded me. Let's move over to Shaw now because I'm firing that cannon. So I don't know if anyone read the Aragon books growing up, but the new one that came out called Murtag, about Murtag, I finished listening to it the other day. Fucking slaps. That is going to be 23 bludgeoning damage.
To me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to use one more of its resolve points. It's running out of these, but give me a reflex save.
Reflex or against the electricity?
It is a reflex to avoid being staggered.
Okay. 1 second. So you said 23.
Yep.
Um,
Sorry, I can put the token to the back, so it's easier. There
you're
you
good. I was just trying to remember. I couldn't math.
go.
All right, reflex.
You're fine.
Oh, okay, he's fine.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Spectre fine, but yeah. Dude, also, I don't know if anyone did read those books. Murtagh was very different. It was kind of like weirdly eldritch horror, but in the Aragon universe.
Huh.
It was not what I was expecting at all, but I did like it. And I appreciated that they got the same narrator to do it, like fucking 15 years later.
This is good.
Love that continuity.
There's another diath round shot, I guess. When that misses.
It does miss. All right, James.
Just feet planted where I am. Not another nat 1.
I thought you were gonna say not another inch.
You rolled a
2.
That's almost more disrespectful than if it had been a third now one. Holy shit.
That's 32 cut the mustard.
It does, but that's fucking good.
Like anything but a nat.
Literally anything but that
One.
one. That's why I was, oh my god, dude. That's fucking crazy.
That is the laws of probability, just like
It doesn't even hit.
God damn it.
What is your dice tonight?
The dice have been so low today. Just not. You guys are like in this ship walking around just like, God, this ship fucking sucks compared to ours. Just not motivated.
Except for Refine, she's happy
I
as a
was
clam.
gonna say, Refine is actually, I think, more excited because the ship sucks.
Fair. Alright, what's SB doing?
SB is, I guess, just gonna take another shot at this thing. That's definitely gonna miss.
Yeah, that's not. I looked away for a second. To answer something about my kid, but yeah, that's not gonna do it. Oh my god, my fucking chair is caught on the edge of this mat and it's killing me. There we go. For anyone wondering why I just stood up, I have one of those like plastic mats, you know, so you can roll the chair on a rug.
Yeah.
It was caught on the edge. It was destroying my soul. Shaw.
All right, so I'm engulfed with these things. I don't particularly care to take the opportunity attack, so I'm going to use something I have never used before. So the blaze rifle clatters to the ground, and I'm going to use the special Vesk unarmed strike that I get as my racial ability, and I'm just going to start clobbering these guys. It does count as lethal damage, and well, get them. Here's the thing: with the damage bonus on it, I get my strength mod times 1.5 plus an additional 4.
I
And
mean,
I'm gonna
that's
full
not
attack
bad.
with it. You see, Shaw just drops the rifle and just starts like basically trying to get hold of a couple of these things.
One is a miss, but the first one is a hit. That's an insane amount of damage.
On a punch.
Just
That
smack
looks
like a
that looks
slew of them
incorrect.
out of the air.
It says I rolled it. No, that can't be right.
What is that rolling?
Look at the. It's saying 1d33.
Oh, I
That's
think
the
you
problem.
typed a D33 instead of a D3.
I put 1d3 at strength mod times 1. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll this real quick.
Yeah,
It's,
just roll again. That's really funny.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Veska's fucking huge. I was ready to believe it.
+1. So that's 4. So +8.
That sounds more realistic.
There. 11 damage.
Okay. Well, okay, you still rolled max. All right. Scorpion.
It's still not bad for a punch, but
It's all you.
All right, I'll go ahead and bop here. I'll go ahead. All right, so I'll just do the same tag. Do I get the flank bonus here?
If they can't be flanked.
All right, gotcha. All right, no worries. Attack with my sword.
My cat is suspiciously absent from this stream.
He's waiting to claw your
I know, I'm like
ankles.
really paranoid. He's gonna like run in and get
Oh.
me.
Then I would have also gotten my weapon specialization bonus, so an additional 9 damage to that.
Oh shit, hold on.
I do count as specialized with it.
Alright. Hell yeah. 20 is not gonna do it on the KAC. These things are small, but they are heavily scaled. It is not big enough to engulf both of you, but it will flitter over, I think, back to Scorpio, releasing Shaw, and deal 17 bludgeoning. And it's going to use its last chance to do that staggering ability, last resolve point. So give me a reflex save, and it's then it'll be all done. Basically, they have now expended all the electricity they've been harvesting from the ship. Yeah, you're totally fine.
All right, I am down to 4 stamina now.
I do like how they mechanically made this a swarm, because Electrovores are such a low-level enemy in Starfinder. Like, they're like almost like goblins of Starfinder, I feel like sometimes. But, like, that would be easy for you guys. So it's just a whole bunch of them.
That's definitely gonna miss as well.
I feel like we're fine. You're like a little too careful not to hit the core, and you're just going too wide.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shaw is fucking firing off heat beams. James?
I feel like you would rather hit Shaw accidentally than the core.
Absolutely.
Probably, yeah. I feel like that
I can-
feels
honestly,
very in character.
Honestly, I can tank it fairly well.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm talking to myself.
No, I heard you say the last one.
No, no.
Going to need
So
to make
I
more
was
death
testing out
rounds soon.
I was testing out a roll.
Oh, it didn't even pop up on the GM side, and usually it does if you do like.
Yeah, I was testing a roll, so I had talked to myself on.
Oh,
If you want to just quickly verify, I rolled a 19 for a 49.
you're good. You're good. That'll definitely trick attack them.
All right.
He's not CR 22.
He's not Cthulhu.
Yeah, that's actually the next boss. Is all of these guys merge into one Cthulhu. All right, clean. These guys are looking pretty bad now. There's only a couple of them fluttering around. Thankfully, trick attack is not precision. We learned so.
Can he be flat-footed?
Or
Or can it be
that's a
flat-footed?
good question. Let me go to the troop immunities. Weirdly, yes. I feel like that's an oversight.
It's flat-footed.
Yeah, I guess it is. Because it makes a big deal at all these other things being like, well, it like specifies like this. Would it make sense? Because you'd only be doing that to a single target. Why would that not be the case for flat-footed? But yeah, I'll give it to you. All right, this boy is flat-footed, going over to SB. I love that the official Starfinder like status symbol for flat-footed is literally a guy with like flat feet. Even flat-footed, that's not gonna do it. Shaw.
You said there's only a couple of them left.
Yeah, you might be able to do it if you. Well, I don't think quite. Unless, well, if you get both punches in, maybe.
Okay, I'll try it. I should have the thing fixed this time. I forgot a plus sign, so it should work correctly this time.
All right, let's see it.
Both miss, unfortunately.
I mean,
And-
on the bright side, it looked like it worked.
well, and you'd add an additional 4 because I can't do the. There's some weirdness with it, but
Gotcha.
it seems to be working. Yeah, there'd be
Scorpio.
an additional 4, so 18 damage on a punch is still pretty wild.
That is crazy. If you ever like stuck trapped somewhere, it's pretty crazy to have an 18 damage punch in your back pocket there.
Yeah, and Scorpio has that too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's multi-class in the monk.
Jesus.
Yes, that's what Show's been doing. She's been training me to be a monk.
Forcing
Alright.
you to be celibate.
No, God, no. Not that
I mean,
kind of monk.
It's not like you have hair on your head. You wouldn't have to shave it off.
All right, I'll go ahead and hang here. Go ahead and do full attack with my sword. Eh.
Yeah. Top one's gonna miss. Bottom one will hit though. Now they're pretty much one shot after that big slice. There's like a couple of them swirling around. They're gonna deal one last round of bludgeoning to Scorpio for 18 bludgeoning. That's pretty much gonna be that for them. We're fine.
Alright. It's gonna be very, very sad. Alright, I'm finally out of diaphragms. That was the last one. But it was a crit. So.
Oh god damn.
A lot of damage, but no more diaphragms, which means I'll probably have to look into what rounds I want to make next.
Yeah, I gotta make some new ones. With that, you kind of just, with the flame kind of spreading out from that bullet, encompassing the last few Electivores, the rest of the swarm falls to the decking. We are out of combat. It's gonna be another 1,600 for everybody.
What are we at?
1 second. You're currently at 61,375.
Oh, wow, okay.
When's the level up?
71,000. So making good progress. And I'll hand the blaze rifle back to Scorpio. Thank you, sir.
So does the core seem functional, or is it just the captain's, like the...
It looks
Man
like
station
since
at
you
the top.
have that key you found, you should be able to get it up and running. You think it'll probably take, like, most likely a D4 days of work, though. I'd say if you really cleared an initiative or an engineering role, maybe a D2.
Fine, that's you.
Alright.
We'll say basically like you spend an hour like quote unquote gathering information like that check would be, but we're gonna use engineering instead of diplomacy.
Oh, not great. Right.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite gonna do it. I think it's still gonna take you a D4.
I'll reroll.
All right, go for it.
Right. Oh,
You know what? On a nat 20, it'll take you a day. But that is a day of uninterrupted work, and you guys do still plan on going to Lean Rysoras.
Yeah, but I still think worth it having our ride ready before we commit that particular.
Not to
feat.
mention, you
I'm
could
gonna-
also do that shakedown run Rat Rod suggested to make him improve things even more, but that would delay you guys leaving.
I would be okay. Like, how long would that take?
For you to do that and then come back for the repairs, at least 12 hours. At least
I
half.
mean, we
yeah,
cut
half
it down to a day.
Yeah, it's
You have guaranteed that your repairs at least will be a day instead of a potential of 4.
Well, that's, yeah, is what I'm thinking is,
I think we bought ourselves the time to do that. I think.
you know,
Then maybe while they're making the retrofits, we can quickly grab some shut eye and then hit Rysora's blaze.
Yeah, because that last hit I dug into my HP.
Well, I think we'd be doing that on a new day, anyways. But
Does one of us have a disguise?
we
Thought one of
still
us
have a
did.
holoskin, I think.
You got that hollow skin that looks like the other guy. I think you can reprogram them though.
Yeah, you can reprogram.
Yeah.
them.
Would that just be an engineering?
It's computers, I
I
think.
think it's computers. Let me see. Oh, it's using the disguise skill? What?
Oh, to reprogram it.
Is that even an actual skill in Starfinder?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I just never roll that one. I guess never comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is using the disguise skill to reprogram it.
Here, I'm gonna pop it up. How do I look, guys?
What were you trying to look like before that? Because it definitely didn't work.
Yeah,
is
screw it.
your-
I'll just.
You guys see just like a really like just polygon, like low resolution image of a Vesk that just like is not remotely accurate.
I'll just
It just-
rely on my stealthiness to do what I'm
Yeah.
about to do. Well, you guys are getting some shit. I'll take a quick like burn
let's-
resolve for the stamina.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and do that too.
Same.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Not like a full like long rest, but I will try to. I'm gonna try to hunt down these assassins.
Also, before he goes, I am gonna take one of those flamethrowers and keep it, so that way I have a backup ranged weapon.
Would I be able to find information about them?
Well, remember, we also have those potions of those affable potions that help with diplomacy and gather information too.
I don't think I have it on me. What is it? What's the
I would-
bonus exactly?
I would give one to each of us because we got 4 of them. 1 second. Sorry, I never stated that earlier, Ben. But if we've got 4 of them, I might as well give one to everybody.
Okay.
No sense in hoarding
Of
them.
what?
Hang on, let me find it. An Absalom Affable Packed World Serum. When you imbibe this clear, syrupy fluid, you gain a +2 insight bonus to diplomacy and disguise checks. If you begin an attempt to gather information while under the effects, the attempt takes only 1 hour.
I think I already. Oh. So 1 hour divided by half.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a quick bathroom break here. I'm going to the bathroom quick. Then we will keep going. But yeah, we can roll for that in a sec.
All right.
One sec. But
Yeah.
True sacrifice. That's the one where like you can bring everyone around you back from the dead as per like raised dead, but you're erased from existence, right?
So you kill yourself, and you could not be brought back to life, even by means of wish or by a deity.
Well, it's that,
But
and
everyone
also,
around you,
yeah,
everyone around you is revived by the effect of true resurrection.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But
And
here's the thing.
There's this other ability. I forget what it's called, but you can essentially
What does it stack
have one
with?
of your monk abilities. Like an ally can use one of your monk abilities. So it's like you can hire a hireling and have them do true sacrifice.
That's foul. That's such an evil thing
I'm
to
looking
do.
for where I have it stored though.
But dude, my favorite thing about true sacrifice is that it's entirely selfless. Not only does it do that, like true resurrection, like a fucking 60-foot radius or something, it erases you from, I think it's called the Akashic records, like the psychic records of the universe. So it will be as if you never existed.
Yeah, your name disappears and it can never be written down again.
Yeah. So like, even if all your friends get back up, they're basically gonna get back up from prone, full health, and have no idea what the fuck just happened. And neither will whatever you're fighting.
I feel like if you were a monk and you did that, you would instantly go to like chaotic evil or some form of evil.
Oh, if you made your fucking hireling do
A
it?
hireling
Yeah, you straight to hell. What do you mean?
It's like I think technically it would work, but no, it wouldn't, because that's like pure evil.
If someone near you in the party happened to be doing detect alignment at that moment, it would have just shockingly plummet to evil immediately. Like
Okay,
the aura
I
would turn
found it.
bright red.
Let me just say-
Wild.
I'm gonna add it to the
But yeah, that
the
is one of my
Discord here.
favorite monk abilities. It's just such like a sad, poignant ability that like probably won't come up, but like if it does, oh, so good.
Yeah. One seems pretty cool from what I've been looking into it, but also like there's just way too much stuff.
Oh, 1E is my favorite, but yeah, it can be pretty overwhelming. Like
Oh, it's bananas.
I've played it for years, and it's still.
I will
crazy.
say, Ben, I spent a day when I was sick, and I just read through the entire feats list.
Oh my god, why? It's like 2,000 feats. Are you okay?
I don't think there were 2,000. I'm not sure, but I don't remember it that well because I was like really sick.
Hold on, I'm pulling up my Hero Lab right. This is such a fucking tangent, but it's definitely over 1,000.
Also, Ben, I just put one of the flamethrowers on my sheet. I'm gonna keep that for now.
Okay,
so I'm gonna
keep
do
that
test
on
roll
you.
real
Do
quick.
you have the bulk to carry that?
I do. Because I unloaded my other two heavy.
All right. Of the feats I have available from all the Hero Lab packages I've purchased, which keep in mind, I do not own all of them. I have available 2,506 feats.
Oh God. Okay.
That's why I was
Well,
surprised. I was
maybe.
like, "There's no fucking way."
Maybe I didn't have access to a full list or something. I don't know, but
You might have read like the core ones, or like a couple of the extra books that came out or something.
yeah, probably something like that. But just, I don't like not knowing the types of things I can do with the system.
It's
So-
yeah, that's understandable. It's just like when it's 10 years of stuff. Or more,
That's what
it's
I'm saying. There's
crazy.
just too much stuff.
So rather than using wisdom for his own benefit alone, he uses it to better those around him. Mystic wisdom. At 6th level, a sensei may use his advice ability when spending points from his key pool to activate a class ability in order to have that ability affect one ally within 30 feet rather than the sensei himself. Some fucking hireling getting paid 5 silver pieces a day. True sacrifice. It's for a good cause, lol.
Dude, that's the
That is beyond fucked up.
that's the ultimate, like, you could only do that shit in Evil campaign. That's so cursed.
You would instantly lose all your monk stuff until you like repent for what you've done.
Well,
Which you
monks
could be
don't have to
repenting
be.
for-
They have to be at least lawful neutral, right? Or like true neutral, don't they?
Lawful good.
Yeah.
I believe.
Wait, isn't there a
No, I
monk
think it's lawful
archetype?
No,
you
that's
can-
I
paladin.
think it's lawful
No,
neutral.
monks are neutral.
Monk's
like
neutral.
Paladin.
But I think there's a monk archetype that lets you be evil. So could you stack that archetype with Sensei and the other one? Because sometimes you can stack 3.
I don't think so. I think Way of Mercy might have like a good alignment. I'd have to check. I don't know.
Who knows? All right,
still
well, we'll
messed up.
continue for now. Sorry.
Anyway.
So what were we doing? You guys trying to get disguises out here?
Why are
Badly.
we trying to get disguises out?
He was hoping to blend in around town, but ultimately just went stealthy anyways.
Yeah.
So as far as our plan goes next, so spend a day to get the ship rebuilt and spaceworthy. How long would I know you said it would be additional 12 hours for his upgrades. What about how long would the shakedown cruise itself take?
The shakedown cruise itself probably take like an hour or two. The 10 hours is probably like the repair stuff.
Okay. I think it's worth taking that time to do that. And then we can
Yeah.
spend the day prepping, because like it's the things like, especially since we got the ship space worthy so quickly in just a day. I think it's worth taking the time because I looked it over. Rat Rod's upgrades were.
Do you need them? I can scroll back up and find what he offered.
And I had them written down. So they improved the armor class by 2, which is big, and improved the thrusters to speed 10, which is also big.
Mhm.
So I think those are like 2 of the most kind of important upgrades on a ship, and I think if we can spare the day, I think we should.
Yeah.
I agree.
Sounds good.
And while you guys are doing that, I'll try to find information.
Okay.
I would say before we go, I wouldn't call her, but I would just shoot a text to show
Mhm.
saying just said found a ship, getting it fixed, and then just miss you kissy face emoji.
I think she should be like, miss you too, heart. Should I stay here or come meet you somewhere?
Yeah, I think I still agree with what we sort of said the last session. I think it's probably good for a show to just sort of keep her distance for now, unless she's in any sort of like immediate danger. So I'll text her back and say, stay apart for now, but feel free to call or text if you need to. And after that, then while I'm on my communicator, I'll go ahead and start, now that I've broken up with him, start deleting all of the stuff that Dizzy has ever sent to me, and switch his ringtone from like the custom one I had to just like default.
Oof, harsh.
Oof.
Got him.
Look, I just don't want there being any issues if like show just happens to be on my communicator. It's like who's this that's dancing naked on your phone? I'm just like, nothing.
Also, since we took 2 days of rest, not rest specifically, but 2 days, one fixing the ship and then the other for basically 2 days fixing the ship, Scorpio and Refine, you guys would have your hit points back.
Cuckoo.
Ooh, nice.
And all of us get our resolve points back.
Right.
All right.
While we fly out to do the shakedown, I'm probably gonna fix up Espy in that time.
So before that would have happened, I would have gone out and taken that potion to gather information about the other assassins.
Okay, gathering about the like edge core spies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a diplomacy. I'd say.
Or I guess because it's specific, it would have to be for Gantz.
We got the names for both of them.
You have the name for both. I'm blanking on the girl's name right now. Hold on. The guy is Gantz.
Yeah, either way, I'll just go for Gantz for now. So this was with a +2.
It's Droon and Gantz.
36.
Nice.
Oh. Okay.
I run into him at the like convenience store.
Hopefully it goes better than when you ran into Rysora.
All right. I think you manage to like get some observation time, some word around town, maybe even catch a glimpse of them on that 36. You would assume from how they're behaving, it seems like they're only observing you guys one at a time if they can find you, and they're like splitting up into 12-hour periods. The only way to get both at once would be if you guys like lured them out with a juicy enough target.
Right.
But
Do I have any idea of like where we might be able to find him or ambush him?
I think on a 36.
We can just send me to, Refine is going to the scrapyard to pick up some materials for our new ship. Alone in the middle of, a sketchy place on Amsel.
You think they've probably been staying somewhere pretty nice because of how much they're getting paid, probably in like the dome in the center of Absalom, and have been like going down into like the spikes to see where you guys are.
Do I have any idea of like where they might sort of like observe us from? Or does it change?
I would say they probably have areas they're circling. If you were by Aline Rysora's office, they would definitely clock that you were there if you like tried to be obvious about it.
So maybe send someone like near her office and just try to ambush one of them there.
That would certainly work. I mean, if you made it tempting enough, they might both show.
Just put like Refine in a really bad disguise and have her just... Would we want to do Refine? Because Refine also has a sniper rifle.
Honestly, it might be... Given that Scorpio
can
and I are
fly,
kind
though.
of the... Ben, didn't you say that for the wanted list that because we were two of the original people who stole the tuna in the first place, Scorpio and I were at the top of the kill list?
Yeah, I think you guys would be.
Then maybe it's me by myself.
Okay, so I think I'm getting an idea here. You know those nerds that I had making stuff for me?
Oh, like the grad students or whatever?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that included like serums. Did that also include medicinals?
I think it specified medicinals as well. Let me see.
Yeah, it would have, because we got the heal. Oh no, those are also.
Let's see. Grant funding. Yeah, it specified serums or medicinals. And medicinals, not or.
Okay, so I have that Needler pistol. And sedatives are medicinals. So for a 10th of the cost, I could get some pretty powerful sedatives. So in addition to like the pistol damage, it would also be doing extra non-lethal damage.
Okay. That could be worth.
And we could take one of them alive, interrogate them. So if we wanted to like use some of that group fund to just like would you guys be up for that, of like set a trap of like either you or Scorpio in like a fake mustache and a wig start hanging around Aline's
Yes, no one's
office?
going to notice a Vesk with facial hair.
I imagine like Scorpio with like he's in a sombrero, he's got like a, what do you call him, a poncho, fake mustache, sunglasses,
Has like
but
the
it's
Start
very
sing-
clearly just
Just
Scorpio.
start singing mariachi songs.
I was picturing the like, those like comedy glasses, like the fake nose and the mustache on like the attached to the glasses.
The Groucho marks.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we may not want to go that much because it'll just be obvious
If it's,
that
if it's just us, then I think it's best that we don't go in a disguise, but kind of make almost kind of like intentionally fail our attempt at stealth. Look like we're trying to stay low profile, but not.
yeah. Which one of you has the worst stealth?
Probably me.
It's one of us. I know that.
I would say
Which I actually think it's lower now that I've got my heavy armor on.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna say,
is,
yeah,
but
I
you'll
think
have-
it's even lower now.
Mine's +6.
I'm actually only at +4.
Jesus.
is that with your penalties?
Yeah, with the AC penalty. Yeah.
We might just have Scorpio out and then have like Shaw block away just at the ready, and then me and Refine on our roof.
Well, and even if it's just the two of us, like even in the same area, even if they clock one or both of us, it's still the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think Shaw
Well-
would insist on if we're going to be if this is going to be those of us who are the most wanted, then I think it's Shaw would be pretty insistent. He wouldn't want just Scorpio and Line of Fire or either. Yeah,
Yeah. So the question is, what level of sedatives do we want to go for? Because I can triple attack with that Needler,
Mm-hmm.
and between the different tiers, a tier 1 does a d4, a tier 2 does 2d4, a tier 3 does 44. Or sorry, a tier 3 does 44, and a tier 4 does 8d4.
how expensive is a tier 3?
So for
With your
us,
discount.
the cost would be 15 credits for a level 1. So I might actually just pick up like a bunch of those to be like, I've got a knockout pistol. I've got tier 2 would be 300 per shot, so kind of getting pricey. Tier 3s would be 1500. 1500, and then a tier 4 would be.
And because of what you did, you are still
Dude,
allowed to buy this stuff.
2,350.
So you either have, I would say, either a tier 4 or like a 3 tier 2s for this would be my guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the tier 4, like that's a ton of damage, but like,
You better make sure it hits.
yeah, like, how much money do we have in the group fund?
2250.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for the tier 4s because that would be
Yeah.
more than we have.
Because you could get 6 tier 2s and then have basically, I think is the right way to go with it.
6,
Because that's 1800.
1800. Would you guys care at all if I got like a bunch of additional like tier 1s, just because like every shot we would be doing an extra d4?
Go for it.
I have a lot of credits, and I also have a lot of UPBs.
Plus, as long as that's the D4 is the last damage they take, even if it's from like a lethal gun, it'll still knock them out.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, like, yeah, so like 6 tier. I might just go with 4 just to. So minus 300 times 4. So 1200, and then how many? I might just grab like 30 tier 1s because it's like bargain bin inexpensive to get those.
Again,
Yeah, it's
I
450 for 30 of them.
have a lot of credits and UPBs if we need things.
Can someone subtract 1,650 from the group loot then?
Right, I'll update it in Discord.
I think we should get this will be for like after the ship's repaired. We'll try to hunt down these assassins and.
Yeah, because we don't want them hounding us. Because like they'll know immediately something's up if they're chasing. If they're still clocking us but keeping their distance, they'll know immediately if we bust into Aline's office while they're still roaming about.
Tier 2.
All right, there's 650 credits left in the group fund.
Yeah. I mean, we need to spend money to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spend
the
money to make money.
I would say, I think honestly, since getting rid of these guys is maybe the next. You would have been doing the information gathering while the ship is being refitted with rat rods upgrades, or while
Yeah.
we're. Okay, so we've done. So 2 days have been spent. Okay. So
Okay, so 2 days.
Well, I guess we still technically have a few hours on the second day if we're not burning too much. I don't know. We only have a few hours left, I guess.
I would say
Up
at
to you,
some
man.
point, you would see Scorpio doing his thing, and he's like deleting the stuff from Dizzy off of his phone. He's just sort of like grumbling under his breath about, last thing you remember here from Dizzy. It's like, ooh, if you're looking for some fun, just let me know.
Just a fucking mocking voice.
Can you please
Shaw-
not make an enemy of the only people who kind of like us at this point?
All right. I'm not gonna say anything to him. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Shaw's thinking on his own. Have I heard anything else back from Captain Ironstar since I sent her the one text message that we were burned?
Let me see. How many days has it been? This has been 9 days.
I'm worried that if we're this high up on the bounty boards with this much notoriety, I'm worried that some of our other friends might be paying us a visit. Ones from the Vescarium, perhaps.
I think you would get a message at least saying, basically, like considering your bounty, a lot of independent Vesk around here might be making some moves soon. She would, I think, Ironside, I think, would make a suggestion. It's just like, if you need a place to hide, the diaspora is pretty hard to find people who don't want to be found.
Shaw thinks about that. Noted. He'll just say back. I think he'll keep it short because he knows that he doesn't want to send too much activity across the comm right now. But he'll just say, "Thanks. We'll keep you in the loop. Stay safe."
I'm just testing out the roll to see how much this would
Gotcha.
do.
And I'll at that point I'll show the message to James Wilco and just say, "Looks like you were right. A bunch of the lower level independent bounty hunters looking to make their mark with us. No sign of the adamant scale yet, though."
Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the rolls.
I might also, in addition to that, Ben, I might add, please let me know if our mutual friend comes to pay me a visit. I'd hate to not have a proper welcome for him.
I think they basically send back like a quick message. It's like, all right, I'll keep my ear to the ground and see what I can do. Okay. So we got
And then
those.
again,
Yeah, go ahead.
just say thanks, thank you, be careful.
Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna bring you guys over to a repurposed map. We didn't use all of it last time, so I'm gonna use it for this. But this is effectively gonna be the streets outside Rysora's building. Should be noted, Edgecore doesn't own the whole building, but she does own like the top section.
Can we set up on like a nearby roof?
Let me see. Yes. I would say a lot of the nearby buildings are very tall in this sector. This is like the high profit fucking market section. There's a lot of high rises here. You could try to shoot through a window on a neighboring building. An actual rooftop might be pretty high. It'd be hard to get back down to ground level quickly.
Yeah, I'd say let's just get it into a nearby building.
Okay, I would say probably be a stealth check to sneak in.
Or fine, are you going to join me, or are you going to be on the ground
Yeah,
yourself?
I'll join you.
So it sounds like then is it just the Vesks that are going to be out here?
Yeah. I think to try and at least break up my appearance a little bit from the last time I was seen on the station, it's kind of refuge and audacity. I might be. God damn it.
Good lord. Yeah,
I
You
walk
have-
by. I walk by Gant, steal his wallet.
you like
alright.
fully just walk into this building like before closing shifts, and the other employees just don't fucking bother you.
Someone have a reroll.
Nope.
I do.
I might. Let me. Oh, you do?
Let me
Yeah,
know
I'll-
if you guys do or not, because I'll say what's gonna happen.
I am going to have her reroll that. Or not myself, but Refine. You know.
Still a bad roll, not a nat one.
Oh, I didn't even do the thing, did I? No.
Okay. Refine probably struggles a bit more, but you are gonna be able to make it up to probably like the second or third floor, I'd imagine, to get a good angle.
Thank you for the reroll. It's unfortunate I'm rolling so poorly.
Dude, everyone's
Um,
rolling fucking
health anyway.
shit tonight.
There is no
Very polarized rolls from me.
exactly. There's no middle ground
For
today.
real.
I think to kind of go with the Scorpio's brightly colored outfit, I think Shaw's also going to have a little bit of refuge and audacity to try and make him look at least a bit different compared to what he was. I think I might actually go for like the Callistic, like when we were doing like the trying to blend in with the Callistocrats, like the extra robes over the armor and stuff like that.
Okay.
Looking
So-
like the Have you guys seen those videos of the Senegal army?
No.
No.
They look like Rainbow Six Siege operators. They're like they have the colored flags on their dresses, but they have like weird outfits. They have like big giant ropes slung over them.
Weird.
That is bizarre.
But yeah, sort of like I'm trying, I guess, in Shaw's theory, kind of doing like the high-end mercenary type look. Basically, just trying to look up, even if he's drawing some attention. I guess again, I think kind of the idea is a little bit of refuge and audacity.
All right. I would say just for ease of like mechanical stuff, instead of like straight distance, we'll say that you guys are basically, I'm gonna say 3 turns away.
Okay.
For our snipers from like getting back down.
I think the idea was to wait for them to like get in position and then try to like run up and sedate one of them.
Okay. I'd say if you want to get like on a lower floor, it might not get as much of a sniping angle, but you can still do that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we doing the
What was that, Cat?
the thing for Ret Rod after?
I think the ship's all done at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ship is all that
Yeah,
was
'cause-
post shakedown, I believe.
Yeah. He was gathering information while we were getting to the ship. The ship shooketh.
Come here.
So yeah,
Cool,
the rust bug is ready enough to go.
Good. That's what. Is that
All right. I'm gonna say, give me a bluff check from Shaw and Scorpio.
It's not gonna be amazing.
They are not gonna bite.
Shaw looks deeply. Yeah, that's yoy.
All right.
I have nothing to re-roll it, so
I'll tell you what, I've got some points. I'll burn a reroll for you.
All right, thank you.
It's basically it's a group check, which is all it would. When there's two people, it's gonna be 50-50. If one person succeeds, they'll both succeed.
All right, go for it.
Better.
Let's see.
Rolling one on their sense motive, please.
I rolled pretty low. Where's Gantz? Okay. Give me a perception checks, Shaw and Scorpio.
Better.
I'm still as distracted as I always am.
It's a meme at this point.
All right. They're both gonna get a shot off on you guys before combat starts.
It's all right.
What about us?
You guys give me a perception check as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figure their stealth's probably pretty bonkers.
Yeah. If they're anything like me, that we have no clue.
They're both gonna take a shot at you from on top of these crates. One at Scorpio, one at Shaw. As you see, the little too late, the two spies have moved up. Although at least they seem to have bought what's going on. Now, I'm not gonna say you guys are flat-footed, because you are actively out here trying to start an ambush. But on Scorpio, it's going to be 25 to hit KAC and 28 to hit Shaw.
KAC?
25 will miss me.
This is me.
Oh, they rolled so low, too. All right. Now, this is where initiative's going to matter a lot here. Let me clear the order real quick. All right, go ahead and roll yourselves in. If the two of you who are in a different building want to just drop yourselves like in the corner up here so you can roll in.
Oh, my initiative rolls today.
All right, big money, no whammies, no whammies.
Could I have?
Yes!
Nice!
God
Yes!
damn. So your initiatives today have been 19, 19, 20, or 19,
I'm telling
19,
you, man,
20.
breaking it up with Dizzy is the best thing that's happened
Yes,
to
it's
me.
really freed up a lot of your brain space, apparently.
Do you want to reroll, James?
Yeah, that's kind of a poo roll for me. If you wanna,
Yeah, I got you.
could I afflict my rifle's fusion on?
Yeah. I mean, you're setting up this ambush. Really, you've been here for a hot minute.
Okay.
So that reminds me, I need to see. I have a force field now.
That, I would imagine, it does take an action to activate that, and I would imagine you did not do that to lure them in.
It is
Yeah.
a move to do the force field, I believe.
I think it's
Isn't
a
it?
full. I think it's a standard.
Oh,
I think it is a standard,
okay.
which
never
is
mind.
fine if I'm going this late in the
Okay.
thing, but
Sorry, reroll.
yeah.
Oh, I did reroll, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
No, it didn't. It,
I don't think
didn't
so.
click it. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it was better. They are both going to get another opening shot as they rolled crazy high.
Watch him miss again.
Let's fucking hope not. Do
Or
something,
worst
Intimidate.
assassins.
I'm just happy that the
Oh.
two nat 20.
No, the signal of scream dice literally like hovered on a nat 20 for a second and then rolled over to a 14 instead. But with their bonus, it's probably gonna hit. The one is gonna miss Shaw again, but Scorpio.
KAC's 29.
What's your KAC, Scorpio?
26.
Okay, that it will hit Scorpio this time. All right, it's gonna be. Uh, 55 damage.
I take it they passed their stealth check.
They did, yes. You are also, they're going to use Bleeding Shot, which means that you are currently bleeding for 9.
All right.
That is going to be their turn, though. They're going to hop down off these crates into cover as well after they move. Scorpion.
How much cover does that give them?
Enough that you can just ignore it. Basically, +4 to their AC, but
Okay.
you're ignoring it.
I assume I don't ignore it. Or am I?
No, because it's because he has like a special scope and stuff.
Okay.
I think that was basically the trade-off. If you guys had wanted to be higher up, you probably could have ignored it. But if you want to be close enough to rush and do the non-lethal shit, I don't think you'd be high enough up to do that.
Yeah.
Then I might go to a different floor than him, honestly, because I'm not going to be helpful to do non-legals.
Okay, I mean, if you want to be... Basically, I think you're 1 round of movement away, James, and in that case, you'd be... To ignore cover, I'd say you have to be 3 rounds away, Refine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right. I know you said you wanted to do non-lethal, but I do have something that could be useful. I do have a screamer grenade on me.
Yeah, get him close.
All right. Thing is, this is as close as I can get for the moment.
Remember, we got jetpacks.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, we do.
God, jetpacks.
Non-lethal doesn't mean you can't beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, you can beat the shit out of them
True,
first and then
true.
finally just knock them out.
Mhm.
Also, do take that 9 damage, because you are bleeding.
All right, let me go and do that.
Does he stop bleeding if he uses like a serum or something?
Yes. And I have to actually check to see if bleeding might... Let me see if it cuts through stamina.
I think I could actually put a healing serum in the pistol.
I think you can with Kneelers. You can also basically take a action to do a medicine check to stop it as well. Okay, it does go to stamina first.
All right.
All right, so what is the play?
All right. Do need to get in a little bit closer. So tell you what, I'll go ahead and just do double move here. Here, sort of bop around this way, and then that'll do for me.
All right, Refine. There's no official token for Droon, but I will label them so you guys can try to more accurately say who you're shooting at.
Do we have a preference on who we're trying to kill first?
Not that I'm tracking.
All right. I'll go for the bottom one then.
All right, bottom is Gantz, top is Droon. She doesn't
Yeah,
have
I'll
a
go for
unique
Gantz.
art piece.
And I'm gonna take a overcharge snipe shot with my plasma gun. I assume that's gonna miss.
That will miss, yes. Okay. So sorry, I was approaching the point in the session where I have a whole bunch of tabs open for complicated shit. All right. That does miss. They kind of like duck down, try to like look up into the building, see where the fuck that shot came from. James.
God damn. I forgot to toggle the cloaking field, but I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter. What is
Okay,
happening with your fucking trick attacks today?
I don't know. I'm getting fucking flashbacks from last campaign.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Um,
Yes, Paladin, I
This
see
it-
you.
this half of this is electricity, and it's targeting EAC, by the way.
Okay, target EAC.
And this is at a Gantz.
Alright. You can't get a clean shot on the vitals, but that is gonna hit. Half his electricity seems to take that full damage. He kind of like staggers back. You see he's like panning his rifle, which looks to be pretty much your rifle, across the buildings.
Is this going to be the campaign where we just run into people who are just copies of me and my rifle?
I guess. They do other shit, to be fair. Like, they were setting
This is the
traps
ro-
and stuff for you guys.
This is the rogue AP, isn't it?
Kind of. I mean, there's
There's
just
a
like, a
lot
lot
of
of like
cloak and dagger
corporate
shit.
espionage shit going on.
All right. So Ben, I think I know what I'm going to do. This is going to be. So see, has anybody landed it? I see that we're
Gantz
shooting
has
at
taken
Gantz,
a
so-
hit. Gantz
Okay,
took
so
that
what
hit.
I'm going to do This is gonna be one of those weird cases where the rules interact in strange ways, but if I can't do this, let me know. My plan, I'm going to use my Necrograph to give myself haste for this turn. Use the jetpack to move 60 feet and then full attack into him with the plasma gun. I believe that should be doable.
Oh, damn. What a fucking leap. Are they 60 away? How far? How close are they? Oh, they're like 80 away.
I mean, my gun's range is 120
Yeah,
feet. but
your
the
gun's
mine's
fine.
great.
I was just curious to see like how close you could get.
Yeah, I want to get some altitude, though, I think is the thing, so I can see over
Alright,
the trees.
I imagine it does like that thing where since you're so big, takes a second to like overcome that inertia as you lift off with the jetpack and start lining up that shot.
Okay, so yeah, but the Necrograph goes, so I just boost off the ground. So I move 40 feet over and 20 feet up.
Hell yeah. And which gun are you firing?
Plasma array.
Alright.
I can full attack with it.
Plasma
So-
heats up, the gas inside getting supercharged.
The attacks, White Star. Oh, and I would have been able to recharge everything again over a couple days, right?
Other friend Ben doing his weekly dump of 1,000 memes to me while I'm trying to stream this.
Then I can I have all my batteries and stuff are recharged, right?
It's only 2 days, yeah. Well, you guys have
Alright,
a ship now. You can hook it up to the power core.
True. I have not replenished any of the petrol, so Scorpio, your blaze rifle has 36 out of 40 stuff remaining in it.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 shots, White Star Plasma array. Sorry for all the administrative distribute.
You're fine.
Hopefully the second one hits.
First is miss. Second one is a hit, though. As you... Boom. Wait, can you do both attacks after you moved?
Because of the haste
Oh, right.
of the Necrograph.
Forgot about that bad boy.
Yeah.
That does hit for 18. Gantz
Not a great
staggers
damage
back.
roll,
Did
but-
not like that at all. It's going to be Droon and Gantz again. Let's see. What are they going to do here? Alright. You, see they kind of look at each other and nod. Back. They kind of keep backing up down the street, and they're going to start focus firing on Scorpio with 2 shots. You said 29 was your KC Scorpio or 26?
26.
Okay, both of them are going to hit you. One of them is going to keep doing that bleed, so you're still bleeding for 9. The other one is making you flat-footed. It's going to be 44 and then 47 damage.
These guys are no joke.
You may want to just like get to the side of the building.
Yeah.
Heal up.
But that is, I mean, that's all it can do. High, that high damage right there. Yeah, I think James, you can see like from them moving around, like these guys are no fucking joke. Like, they are highly trained, designed to kill.
When they roll for a trick attack, is that just versus our level instead of versus our CR?
Correct. Yeah, when NPCs do it, it's first level.
Okay.
So for you guys, they got to beat a 29, which they can do pretty fucking consistently. I will say not
Alright,
as consistently as you could do it, but pretty good.
Yeah, because like I think our level is usually usually higher than enemy CR?
A PC level is usually worth more than a CR, for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, I'll go ahead and move here, take some cover, and go ahead and burn one of my 3 Mark III healing serums. That's 68.
I sure wish I had those biosynthetic nanites now.
Oh, if I could afford them, I would.
Fucking nanites.
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines.
That's pretty good.
I've never played those games, but I know the references.
I don't even know. I just like know people saying that. I don't even know what that's from. What's that from?
It's like from Metal
Oh,
Gear.
it's from Metal Gear.
4.
Yeah. Now that I like googled it and saw like a picture of
No,
the clip.
the full title of the game is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Not confusing at all.
No.
All right, so move it over here. Jam myself healing serum, and yep, that'll do for me.
All right. Very cool visual. Scorpion ducking behind cover, jabs the serum in, kind of like peeking around the corner to see where those assassins went. Refine.
Alright, I'm gonna use Miracle Worker and then make it.
Hell yeah.
On Gantz again.
That will hit. Are you hitting for Gantz? All right, focusing on Gantz. All right. James.
Is he looking low?
He is looking about bloodied now.
All right. Not a 1, for the love of God.
Hey.
There we go.
There you go.
They are not Cthulhu.
Forever between campaigns, we should just do a session where you guys try to fight Cthulhu. I'll try.
He might just be dead.
I'll pull.
Oh
it.
my god!
Fuck, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Critting with snipe is no joke. What is that? 70,
80 damage.
30 damage.
He had 78 health left.
Yeah.
And
You
he is-
see, kind of like leaning out your like pretty low level window, James. You guys see James lean out, and Gantz with a spray of blood, just dead center in the forehead, topples backwards.
Well, let's hope Troon has the answers we need.
Good lord, what a fucking shot. That's,
Glorious.
Those are good rolls on the damage, too.
Yeah,
22
like-
snipe, 17 snipe.
Those D6s, yeah, mostly 4s or above.
Oof. That's brutal.
Holy shit.
When you
what
said
a hit.
bloodied, I was thinking, if I get a nat 20, he might die.
I didn't even think about
Well-
that. I was like, he'll live. But yeah, a clean fucking 80 damage will do that to you.
That'll
think-
kill most things.
I think the decision was like James sees like he's staring down at the rifle, the scope of his rifle, and he sees Scorpio like on the edge of death, just frantically running to cover. It's like, let's
Yeah,
ease
has
this
a
up.
realization
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe we need to go a little harder here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and then Shaw wobbles in the air slightly as the necrograph, as he subdeals with the side effect of the necrograph, which I am not sure how I feel about that, but we'll come back to that.
I like the
Are you
aesthetics
staggered,
of it
or-
a lot.
I like the aesthetics, but the action economy hurts.
What's the effect right now?
I'm staggered for a round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
There's like
I
a
will
round
take a
of
5
haste
foot
and a
step.
round of stagger.
It's a good trade sometimes, but I think I would rather. The other thing I can do with it is I can, in exchange for being staggered, I can re-roll a failed reflex save, which also did nothing. But I think at some point I may look into a haste circuit for my armor. Anyways,
Fair.
seeing that, Shaw kind of staggers a little bit, shakes it off, and then with the kind of like the kind of like the lizard-like on the kind of like the hunter's stare, immediately just focuses in on Droon and raises the plasma gun. So one shot.
What the fuck are you doing? Hold on.
I heard that from here. Does that hit their EAC?
Just knocking over a bunch of my like nerdy shit that I have in the background. I think you just knocked over some books and some Pathfinder minis. Jumping on top of the tall stack of shelves, which he's literally never done. Sorry, what the fuck were we doing?
I rolled a dirty 20 to hit their EAC.
Dirty 20 hit the EAC. That's going to be a no-go, Captain.
All right, that's all I got. I'm not spending a reroll. I can't spend a reroll on that. That's my turn.
All right, that's going to be Droon.
Does she consider her life choices seeing her friend just get smeared across the building?
Yeah, that was a brutal shot. Like, I don't think Gans was like that low.
She's gonna sprint over. She's fast as fuck, boy. And go for this fucking trick attack. As she's running, you see she pulls out a fucking switchblade. That one was close to a crit as well, but not quite. But it will definitely hit.
It's at this point that trick attacks get to be really scary for both sides.
Well, operatives scare me because, like I said,
32 damage to Scorpio. This is gonna be. I'm gonna say the person who gets a cleanest view of this and the lowest DC is gonna be Shaw and Scorpio. But everyone, give me a perception check. Damn, fucking James Wilco dialed in this encounter.
And this is his bread and butter here.
I was gonna make like a DC 30 for the people in the building. So we're fine, not quite. Shaw, not quite. Scorpio, not quite. But James, you can tell. You saw last time they had those like earpieces and integrated communications tech in their jackets. She sent some kind of signal while she was running over here.
Shit.
We gotta move.
What would that have been? Because like, trick attack is like a full round action.
I said she. I don't want to say too much. She did a thing as an object interaction.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. I will say on a 34, you could tell it wasn't like she like said something or like typed out a complicated message. More like she like tapped her communicator a few times, like presumably as some sort of prearranged message.
Yeah. Like, they're here, come quick.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Scorpio.
Good.
Hal, what the actual fuck are you doing today? You're gonna get stuck if you go back there. He's trying to go in the tiny gap behind my bass amp from the rare times that I actually get my bass out and my desk. There's nothing back there.
Alright, I'm in melee here, so I'll go ahead and I'll start with attack against Spy here with my long sword.
That will definitely hit for 22. It's the first hit she's taken. Also, I was gonna mention this earlier. Shout out to how fucking good Paizo's community fucking customer services. The envelope I'm holding right now is the physical copy of Book 5 that we're playing right now, because the other day I accidentally ordered the physical copy instead of the PDF for our game. And then I talked to their rep and he was just like, I saw you also bought the PDF. Do you want to just, I'll refund you the price of the PDF. You can just keep the book.
Oh, cool.
And I was
Awesome.
like, hell yeah. They're so, every interaction I have with them is just so nice.
Somebody from Paizo personally came by to deliver the book to you.
Probably, dude. They're always so
On a
cool.
platter.
I mean, I still have that anniversary edition of the other AP if we want to run that one, that they were like, if you run this for your stream, that'd be cool. And they just sent me the whole thing.
Nice.
Alright, so attack there, and then I'll attempt to move away. As I do, I'm going to go ahead and spend a resolve point, so this will be the first time to do this, and do, since I'm running low on health, I don't want to risk, and do duck and weave.
Yo!
So spend a resolve point, do not trigger attack of opportunity.
That's very hype.
By the way, roll a d6, Scorpio.
Ah, right.
What was the D6 for?
Electrostatic field.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that.
Okay. Got that. You see, she, like, tries to go in with the dagger again, like, cutting across, looks like she's going for like the back of your leg or Achilles or something, but you like sidestep her, juke her out of the way, and run.
All right, yep, I'll bop behind this crate here, and then that'll do for me.
All right, Refine.
I think just another shot.
Plasma bolt sizzles by, hits the fucking concrete. Droon ducks.
That is the third one I have rolled on the D8. That's crazy.
Spending
so
way
she's been
too
hit-
much mental energy. She's just like, how are we gonna fix up that rust bug?
Yep.
Or like, I guess since you already did it, like, are my repairs gonna hold?
Droon isn't quite yet bloodied, right?
Droon is no, not even bloodied. I think that one sword slice is like the only thing she's taken.
All right. I think I gotta get in closer. If I do full round action with my jetpack to get closer, like where could I land?
I'd say full round action. You were across the street, like back here from the bus. So I'd say anywhere on that last row of squares, kind of jetpack down out of your building.
At ×5 speed, or ×5 at jetpack speed, so ×5, 30.
150 feet.
Yeah. All right.
So you full round touchdown. Droon kind of sees you, like narrows her eyes as she sees a fellow operative.
Yeah, as I do, like sniper in one arm, and I'm drawing the needle.
The needle pistol.
needler.
Oh, that's hypest. That's gotta look so. Like, got the rifle pointed up at the sky casually with the pistol.
Looking at Droon, just saying, I really hope for your sake you got something important information we can get from you.
That's so fucked. Give me an intimidate check on that. That was cold as fuck, and you domed her partner. Okay, I think she's gonna hold it together, but like she's obviously like starting to realize she's in the shit right now. All right, is
Seeing that-
her turn? Go ahead.
Wait, you skipped me.
Oh, sorry, I did double tap. My bad. Previous turn.
Okay, so what I am going to do is hearing James set down behind me, I am...
Why is the button not working?
So,
It does not
I'm
want to let me
going to-
reset it for some reason.
alright, I am going to go full send. I'm going to use the jetpack, full descend straight at her, dropping the plasma ray, and I'm going to try and just tackle her. I'm going to try and get a grapple.
Oh, fuck. Toss the gun to the side. Speeding out of the
basically
air.
Jetpack tackle. So I'm going to go to the side so that James still has a clean shot.
Yeah, kind of try to tackle her and, like, wrap her to the side.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, give me
Kinda
I don't think you have a special bonus to this for your class right now, so KAC +8, I believe, is the grapple.
Right, so I'll just roll my unarmed strike.
Yeah,
to
it's
save-
just your normal, whatever your normal melee roll is, with proficiency, I believe.
Yep. So just ignore the damage for this.
Certainly possible. Not quite, though.
Nah,
Yeah, that's
no
not
way.
gonna do it. You tried it, but you kind of just, like, ducks under your arms as you, like, skid to a stop next to her.
I get a jolly good stabbing for my trouble, but that's life.
Now it'll be her. And I think she is gonna go in for a jolly good stabbing. That one will be a crit, though.
Yep. I have a way with the
I
operative.
can't. That's so
Yep.
fucked. Okay, hold on.
This is the second lady operative who's shanked the shit out of me.
It's how it was fate. It's how it's gotta be. Alright, that's gonna be 72 damage.
Ow!
She just, like, ducks under your arms, and before you can kind of stabilize yourself, just drives the knife up at you. Lady killer, just killed by ladies. Scorpio, badly wounded. Also, Scorpio, remember, you are still oh no, you injected yourself, right? Oh, but then she stabbed you again.
Yeah.
So you are bleeding right now, so you have to take 9.
Oof.
1 hit point.
Which brings you to 1.
Yes.
So unless you can
All right.
take a serum
I
make a
do
medicine
still
check.
have a couple of serums, so I'll go ahead and spend another one here.
Okay, because otherwise you're just going down. The bleed thing for operatives is brutal.
She just pulls out a pistol and like 3 taps all of us.
Okay, so you get 23 back, and you are no longer bleeding out.
I think I'm still in good shape here. I guess I just look around. Does it? I guess like here, I'll go ahead and spend my move action instead, just sort of like over here, just sort of like looking around, seeing if anybody's like been attracted by all the stuff we're doing.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Yeah, 13.
It isn't really pretty clear around here from when you, I imagine you guys chose to try to do this now when there's a bajillion civilians around. You see a couple people, like, running around the corner, but nothing much is happening.
All right. Well, that's all for me then.
Alright, Refine. From up in your window, your sniper's perch.
I'm gonna shoot again for this round, and then next round I'm gonna start
Heading
making
down.
things difficult for any help. Well, when I go down, I'm just gonna probably fly out the window, but I have some plans for before I leave.
Makes sense, fair. Okay. But for now, you're still taking a shot.
Yes.
That one'll do it. And not a 1 on the
Alright.
damage dice either.
No, 4.
Uh,
Which is, on a D8. I
Kinda
should
like
upgrade my
punches
plasma
a-
guide at some point.
That's pretty good. You punch a hole through her like armored coat, like a smoking hole from the plasma. James. That's it. That still didn't bring her to bloodied. She is still above bloodied.
So I had been reading my cloaking field. If I move, it's if I'm still for a turn, I get the bonus. But right now, since I just moved a ton, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't
for a
think you
turn.
get it if you do a movement.
So I'll just try to triple attack her with the needler.
Oh shit.
God dang.
Oh,
Take off that snipe. That's not that much.
it's okay. None of them hit. Damn. She kind of like whips the cloak, the jacket up over her head, and the needles like sink into the fabric, but not into her. Flicks it over to the side. See the needles like ting 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 ting. Like
Just
hit
gonna
on the
quickly
ground.
look up how many rounds are in the needler.
I think it's 30.
I would have loaded them with like the 4 tier 2s first, and then however many tier 1s.
Sure.
This is the advanced, so
I feel like
I
had a
got
decent
5
clip.
more rounds.
How many was it?
I got 5 more rounds in the chamber.
Gotcha. Okay. Shaw, back over to you. Are you still trying to
Seen
grapple or what?
Nah, seeing that, and after that last step, I'm like, man. Grab the Storm Dashko and try and bury it in her face.
Okay. Try to bury the Doshko. At this point, just so we're kind of keeping track of how this is going in real world time, it's been 30 seconds because we're 5 rounds in.
Okay.
Yeah, police response is not that fast.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's not gonna do it either.
This is gonna sting. I have the worst luck against
Oh
operatives.
shit! Sorry, you're also still bleeding. By the way, you should have taken 9, because she would
Oh,
have
shit.
hit you with the bleed since she trick attacked you successfully. Stealth versus you. Yep. Oh, I think that's actually gonna miss. Yeah, 27 versus Casey. You parry it
Nope.
away with the Doshko. She will, I think, take a 5-foot step back. Scorpio.
See something here. Take a little bit of movement out here. All right. Then go ahead and take a shot at her with my hand cannon.
All right. Kind of spin back around the corner. Pistol level. That is going to be a hit.
Then shot on the run. Got just enough to move back behind Crate here. And
Hell
that'll
yeah.
do for me.
We're fine.
Right. Okay. If I want to set off the fire alarm in the building I'm in, is there like a manual switch for it, or do I have to hack into it?
I mean, per fire code, there's got to be one around, right? Give me a perception check, see if you
Cool.
find it. Look, if anywhere is going to have strict fire codes, it's buildings on a space station. That's a fucking rough place for a fire. Yeah, you see one out in the hall. Clearly marked for employees.
What I would like to do is I would like to send SB over the course of this
Okay.
round to pull the fire alarm, and then I'm going to take a shot.
Oh, because you can do independent actions now, right?
Yep.
Okay. SB kind of scuttles out of the room that you're hiding in, up the side of the wall, foreleg, ching, retracts the fire alarm. It starts blaring in there. Kind of backlit by the flashing lights, you take the shot and do hit despite the distractions. Droon is now below bloodied as she takes another plasma shot to the body. James.
All right. Cloaking field back on.
All right, you fade into the background of the building behind you. God damn. Definitely, I don't even know what creature would be CR30, but you're fine.
I think that beats Cthulhu, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I think Cthulhu's like 25. I think some of the
Yeah, flat footed
kaiju...
Cthulhu.
I think that kaiju I had you guys fight in the Halloween one-shot was like 27, maybe.
It would still
Mm.
hit it.
Yeah, like, I don't even... I'm looking up... I think the kaiju might be the highest categories of CR in 1E. And
I think so.
I don't think any of them are 30.
This wouldn't be full round, so it would be that 11. Damn.
Well, if it wouldn't be a full round, then you'd be at your full attack bonus, wouldn't you?
Even so,
Yeah.
it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just opening all these kaiju really quick to see if any of them... 26, 27, 20... Oh, okay. There is one that is 30. And you
would
still
still hit.
would have trick shot it.
That's the King Ghidorah equivalent one, right?
It is a Varclops. This immense fiery orange serpent has 3 horned heads. Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
It absolutely is.
'Cause I remember that one being the most powerful. I looked at it once a long time ago.
Speed 80, burrow 60, fly 150,
Just speed, yes.
deflect cold, cause eruption. 3 times per day, it can basically burrow down and create a volcanic eruption below the players.
Oh.
For 20d6.
Casual.
Or, once per day while flying at full speed, rain down fire, burning any target up to 300 feet below. All targets in the 150-foot path take a 20d6 points of fire damage.
Lovely.
Jesus fuck. And you'd still trick attack it fine, though. That's fine. It's just the creature strong enough to create new volcanoes. Jesus. All right,
Yeah, that
Sean.
would have been nuts.
All right, so seeing that we're not having much luck with the non-lethal plan, I'm just at this point like, if we keep trying to do this, I'm gonna just try, well, keep getting hits in until she surrenders. Oh, I take my bleed, damn it.
Yep, 9 bleed.
I'm still in stamina so far.
Watch her get another crit.
Don't invoke that shit.
I have
Oh.
to. It's who I am.
I have to. Legally obligated.
All right. Debating a full attack or not. I think so.
Just careful not to kill her, because you haven't hit her with any non-lethal damage yet, right?
No.
I don't hit her at
Oh
all
my
here.
god. Okay, never mind.
He's starting to get more brave. He's like, these guys suck.
Yeah, she's starting to think like maybe that was dumb luck that you got that snipe off. So she's gonna go in for, let's see, stealth roll, fine. 29. So that time it will be a hit.
Exactly meets my KAC.
That is going to be 42. And she's gonna keep the bleed effect up.
Doesn't stack. It does.
It does not stack.
All right, that hurt real bad.
Basically, yeah. So you take 33 out of your regular health.
Yeah.
Good lord. And yeah, you're still bleeding for 9.
I think that was way too much because you went down from 69 down to 29.
Yeah, I think you did too much. It should have been whatever 60. You should be at 36.
Oh, okay.
Because it was 42 minus 9. You had 9 stamina left.
So.
And then I did, 42 minus 9, 33. Yeah, you should be at 36.
Okay.
Our poor Vest boys are really getting.
Yeah, this isn't going
Yeah,
well.
turns out when you put 2 people out as bait for highly trained corporate assassins, it hurts.
I mean, we knew this is. I mean, but we were the one. I mean, better us be taking this beating
I was
than you
gonna
two.
say.
Oh yeah, Refine would just be
Like-
dead. Like, full
Yeah, I
dead.
would be dead, just fully dead.
Refine would have
What's
gone
that?
down in the opening volley before combat started, and they would have just like fucking coup de grace her on the ground.
How much damage did their Nat 20 do?
Like 70 something.
Let me scroll back up. Yeah, I think it was like 70 something. 72.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why.
Not enough to one hit me, but it's close.
Yeah.
I think between the fact that they had the surprise round and then went first, I think they would have downed Refine immediately.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
then one of them would have
almost
run
certainly.
over and just like coup de grace her with a pistol to the head.
Yeah. No, I would have been definitely dead.
Scorpio.
All right.
Oh, and she did 5 foot step back again to try to put the wall between her and Scorpio.
And
Which I think she is behind your line of sight now. Unless you want to
All right.
commit to moving out farther.
Yeah, sure. 15, 20, 25. All right.
Alright, you're good. You got a shot.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and take a shot with the hand cannon. Dirty 20.
It's not quite gonna do it.
All right. Well, that's all my movements. So that's all for me.
Alright, you're fine. So you can fly out of the window. So
Yes.
I'm gonna say instead of 3 rounds, you are way higher up. So probably take 2
I
rounds.
do have a 60-foot fly speed, by the way.
60 foot. Okay, I'll say you can get, if you full round it, you can get down to where James is.
I'm not planning to full round it though. I'm gonna take 2 rounds to do it.
Okay.
But I'm
I
gonna
would say, yeah,
take-
if you basically took like a movement each turn, you would take 2.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have SB kind of get into backpack formation.
Yeah. Very like Cal Kestis Jedi shit going on.
I'm gonna take a shot with my weapon.
Which way of flying are you doing right now, by the way?
What do you mean?
Don't you have like 2 ways to fly?
One of them's only in.
Oh, it's only
back.
in space? Okay.
Yeah, one of them's only in space.
That is not going to do it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna begin flying.
Unless, wait, James, did you make her flat-footed? No, you missed. Never mind.
If you're using your rifle at its full range, you have to blow a move action to use its second. Increment.
Is
I think you. Oh, what's the increment? How far does the plasma go?
It's like you can
I
use a
think
sniper
it-
rifle within like 60 or 80.
it's 60. Yeah. So
Okay,
I would
it
have
would've
to
been
fly
even lower
first
then,
and
yeah.
then take the shot. I think.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, the
You would just
Either
take it
way.
a -2.
yeah.
the
either
aiming
way,
gets
it
you,
doesn't
like-
hit.
Yeah, the aiming gets you like the 1,000 foot range where you can be away from the combat and totally safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
I had to do a lot of reading because there's a lot of like weird ways that works with like snipe. In that,
I
think-
thought I was a bit closer than I am, but I do know that it needs a move action for the whole fancy thing.
yeah, I think I told you guys this, but I was kind of reading like a couple months ago, and I kind of figured out how snipe works with a operative is as part of like the full round trick attack. I can aim the rifle and get the trick attack damage, but I can't move with it. But if I snipe with like a regular weapon that doesn't have snipe, I can just take a shot and then move 10 feet. So I'm going to move up 10 feet and snipe with the needler.
Okay. All right, you line up the needler shot.
I don't think I get the cloaking field though.
No, not if you're
So,
moving.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Please work.
You're making him flat-footed, right? Or her flat-footed?
Do we know what their KAC is?
You do not.
Yeah, I'll make them flat-footed.
Okay, that will hit then. That was the right choice. All right, not enough to down her.
And yeah, so I will say, she currently has a +5 bonus to saves against fear, and she can reroll.
Okay. I will keep that in mind if it somehow comes up. All right, Shaw. Gonna take that 9.
Yep.
And was there any
How about- is
non-lethal shit? Oh yeah, there was non-lethal shit already typed into that damage, James.
Yeah.
Okay. I always want to make sure it was being listed already. Sorry, continue.
Does she
Shaw.
look like she's having a hard time staying on her feet?
She is. She's still got some fight in her. She's past bloodied, but she's not like death's door.
All right. I was debating whether to try and take a non-lethal swing with the Dashko, but if she gets one more stab on me, I'm gonna bleed out. I'm gonna duck to the side. I mean, she can do that anyway. I can't disengage from her. Does it look like she's got a jetpack on?
No, she does not.
All right. I'm gonna go straight up 20 feet, like 20, 25 feet,
Okay.
and
Blast the
then,
fuck off.
yep. So, and then hit myself with one of my serum.
Okay.
Because I also got the Mark IIIs with all of our,
Discount. All
Yep.
right, that's gonna be bleed condition over then. That'll be her. She is going to, kind of tossing down the rifle. She's got a rifle in her hand, been knifing you with the other. She's gonna toss out the rifle, pull her pistol. So she just has a pistol and knife in hand now.
68 on a Mark III.
Correct. That'll hit Scorpio's 26. Man, what the fuck does her pistol do? Okay.
So this is without trick, right?
This is with trick.
She pulled out a weapon. Isn't that a move?
It is a move action.
Yes, that is true. Yes, she can. Forgot that was a full move. All right, hold on. In that case,
Yeah, if we didn't- I think it's like back to like with what's his name?
Elamar, yeah.
That lame rogue we killed on the station. Yeah, he tried to pull out a grenade and throw it.
That is going to be 19 damage to Scorpio then. So not quite.
Yeah, that
down.
would. Yeah, that would have knocked you down.
Got
Uh,
5
Is it
HP.
energy or a physical weapon?
The pistol?
Yeah.
It's just like a semi-auto pistol.
Okay.
Just bullets. All right, Scorpio's turn.
All right. Let's see here. You guys want to do non-lethal? Yeah, I need to get out of here and like cover, so I'll just go ahead and here, just pop behind here, and I'll go ahead and burn the last serum I have.
All right.
That's Mark III.
Go ahead and give yourself that 68. Refine. You're still one movement from getting to the ground. Are you doing that first?
Actually, I think we'll just stay where I am in the air and shoot at her.
Okay. Go ahead and line up your shot.
She rolls a nat 20.
That is a hit. All right, James. You see,
I've gotten 3 hits in a row. I'm pretty happy with
it's
that.
pretty impressive for the engineer.
It is good
Droon-
damage. But
We need to get you a new rifle, though. That one's only a level 2.
Fair.
yeah.
Yeah, it only does a D8 normally. I just have a lot of extra stuff tacked on.
I am going to. James is gonna be your turn. Droon is looking pretty fucking bad. I think any of your attacks would take her down. She does have that drug in her system, so as long as you're not like max damaging her, she'll be unconscious.
She's got like, what is it, like beer courage? Whiskey courage?
Whiskey courage, yeah.
Slurring her words, you guys aren't nothing.
I think she's kind of like blinking. Her eyes get like a little unfocused.
Alright. This is with the tier 1s, because I'm out of tier 2s at this point. Triple attack. And she is flat-footed, correct?
You have to roll your.
Is it until...
Wait, say that again, sorry.
Is she still flat-footed? I forget how long.
Yeah,
it lasts.
it's until. Or no, sorry. Now it's your turn. So no, now she is not.
Yeah, okay. I think I'll still aim for it anyway, because odds are I get a hit in somewhere.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Hit, and she is unconscious.
All right. Shaw grabbed the girl. Scorpio grabbed the guy. We got to get out of here. She sent a message somewhere.
I would like to just like when I. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Keep going.
All right.
When I reach them, I just want to fry both of the communicators.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think easily done for someone of your skill.
You just shut them off instead of throwing them.
I could try shutting them off.
If you can't shut them off, just break them. But
Can I
Like
shut
if-
them off then?
You can shut them off.
Cool. I'll shut them off then.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and kneel down, pick up the body in fireman's carry, and just jog over to the others.
You got the.
And I will say, the building behind us is probably in full panic still from a fire alarm.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd say toss him in the bag of holding, and then we can get her out of here.
ooh, can a person fit in a?
Yeah.
We took 2 bodies last time.
I think
Oh,
it
fair.
specifies it can hold 2 medium creatures.
I don't know what we
How
did
much-
with the other ones.
No
but,
air,
I mean,
or it's enough air for 15 minutes. So you could put both of them in there as long as you get her out in 15.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll go
I
ahead and
wasn't
toss
saying her,
the
but-
dead guy in the bag.
yeah, at least the dead one.
We can store
There
me
is
in the
still a
bag of holding
massive
whenever we
fucking
want them.
splatter mark against the wall over here from Gantz.
'Cause I don't need to breathe, so we can store me in the bag of holding whenever we want.
That's so stupid.
That's messed up.
Just a fucking refine in a Pokeball.
Nope.
Incredible. Alright.
Shaw kind of rubs under the armor where she's like stabbed the shit out of him again. Just like, and he winces.
I'm gonna say, we're gonna make a group stealth check here. As you guys kind of just like try to casual away from this scene. Because you're
Can we
definitely...
get any benefits from the distraction of
Yes,
commotion?
it's going to be
fire alarm?
easier because there is a fire alarm. It's going to
Okay.
be lower DC. Because at this point, emergency services have been notified as you guys try to leave this part of the city. Pretty good, pretty good.
That's about as good as I get.
Damn, everybody passing. Clean sweep on the group check there. You guys take fucking back alleys, different like disused elevators back down. I assume to either the ship or the Click Clack Club to get the fuck out of here.
Let's
Yeah.
go. who do we want to inconvenience? Our means of escape are the people who are sort of temporarily
That's a
lodging
good
us.
question.
I think the lodging, because we need the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want them to know where the ship is.
I
yeah.
mean, they're in the bag of holding. Like, when you arrive, are you gonna tell to Sulu that you have a prisoner and a body up there?
I mean, these people did try to kill her.
That is
I just
true.
imagine like
I'll
Saul
just
is
sort of.
is doing like Quentin Tarantino in Pulp Fiction, is doing like, did you see the sign outside my club that said dead operative storage?
I think
That's not Reservoir Dogs. That's Pulp Fiction.
He said
Oh,
Pulp
Pulp
Fiction.
Fiction,
Or did you say
he
Reservoir
said Pulp
Dogs?
Fiction.
I thought he said
No,
Pulp
No, he
Fiction.
said Pulp Fiction. He said Pulp
I
Fiction.
thought he said
Okay,
Pulp
sorry.
Fiction.
Yeah.
I thought you
But
said Reservoir
You've
Dogs.
been thinking
for
about
some
Reservoir
strange reason.
Dogs? You want to go watch that? It's been on your mind.
I was thinking of the scene where I was thinking of the bit of where Mr. Blonde interrogates the cop.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Next stream is
Um,
just gonna be us watching Reservoir Dogs.
I'm gonna, as we like pass by to Solo, I'm just gonna like nonchalantly, just remark, yeah, we captured the person who tried to kill all of us. If you want, you can come talk to her.
give me a diplomacy check on that. She's like, it's just all just like, you know what? I don't need to do that. It's crazy though. I'm actually about to start testing our new sound system, so it's gonna get pretty loud. You guys, will be fine up there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Desalu basically waits to get upstairs, and then like too obscure whatever's going on up there just starts like bumping music from the speakers.
Get some duct tape. I would just cover her mouth before we wake her up.
I think go to that little kitchenette where Scorpio and Dizzy had their discussion. Get a cup of water and kind of splash it in Drune's face.
As she wakes up, I imagine we've already like taken all of Gantz's stuff, and as
What
she's
does he
waking
have?
up,
Here, I can just put their gear in. Hold on.
yeah, but like as she's waking up and she sees that like Gantz has like been stripped, I just turn to Shaw and say, just bring him down to the compactor for now. Keep it running.
I suppose that's fair.
Give me an intimidate check. Also, this is their shit with times 2.
Can I roll to a system on that?
Yeah,
Either way, I guess.
I'll say your roll system.
Nope. I did not sell it. I
Refine-
think.
Oh,
Yes.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say
Refiner Scorpio
Refine.
can help too if they want.
I was going to say Refine. You just got a Phantom Assassin rifle.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, you got the upgrade.
And actually, Scorpio, let me look real quick. I think that a gold Abadar travel suit might actually be better than your, because that Golem forged armor is kind of lower level, even though it's heavy. I think the travel suit might actually be better,
Yeah, let me take a
Let
look
me
real
look.
quick.
because that way you're not losing speed.
Are you
Set.
after you say that, James? Are you taking off the duct tape?
I'm just going to sort of stare her down.
I
sort
think
of
you know what.
gauge.
So you know where you stand. Give me a sense motive check. See if that riled her or not. You think she's not like completely terrified, but you definitely that struck a chord. She's feeling the heat right now. Getting nervous.
And I'll just sort of casually, like, not like tearing it off to be a dick, just sort of like, it's like a Band-Aid, you gotta rip it off. A one or it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Sort of take, you know, in all fairness, we did set up this bait. And credit to you, you did put some good work in on my friends.
Dog chuckles at that.
Ideally, we would have gotten both of you alive, but you would have killed my friend here, so understand that I shot him to save my friend, not to...
She kind of is like
Otherwise,
looking
he'd be
around
here
the
as well.
room as you're saying that, and she's just like, I hear you. So what happens now?
Well, let me ask you some questions first. Your friend there, the other one. I don't think we got his name. The first one.
Oh, the very first guy?
Yeah,
Thule.
Thule. Do you know where Thule is?
I know he didn't report in.
So what do you think? Where do you think he is right now?
Gantz and I figured you all often.
Well, after he tried to assassinate us, I caught up to him. And with the help of some persuasion, and I hold up the gun, the laser pistol. We convinced him to abandon his.
Yeah, 2 guns to the crotch will do that if that's a
Yeah.
threat.
Now, your friend's fate. It is what it is. He knew what he was getting into, and
Look, we're paid well. We know the risks.
yeah. So
We
You
can
know,
always
we're-
put you back in the bag of holding and leave you there.
I think she knows her goose is cooked.
So I'll say again, if that's the case, bags of holding, compactors. What do I
Is the color
need
kind of
to get
draining
out
from
of
her
here?
face?
Yeah, you can see she's looking pretty scared, but she's trying to
Like
keep
she
it-
hears the music, she knows. Like she yells, no one's hearing.
Yeah, I think she like as the club beats, just like, doof, 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 she's like, okay, like no one's coming to get me.
Well, I don't know how much your boss told you about what we're after and what we've done. Did she give you any warning of who we were, or did she just send you off to your death?
I mean, we know you stole from the company. You owed them a lot. Miss Rysora didn't specify too much, but that's why we're paid so well.
I think she left out the bit where we stole some very highly experimental tech, and he was desperate to get it back. Otherwise, her ass would have been on the chopping block. If it's any consolation, she ain't got much time left to live. Hunter to hunter, I get it. It's a job. You didn't think we were a big threat. And your employer didn't bother warning you. Knew either we would have killed you or you would have killed us. Didn't really care if you got killed. Oh, how about we make a
Hunter-
deal?
Yeah, she kind of just like hunter to hunter. Let's make a deal.
Thule's already off planet. He's gone to get away from all this shit.
She nods. Seems like she gets it.
What we want is information. Thule already told us about her office.
I have a piece of information I think you might want to know.
Well, that's good.
If I give you the goods, you let me go?
Yeah.
And not a word to Edgecorp. You get off system. You get off system quietly.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like looks at you. Shaw, like eyes flick over to you, then flick back to James's faceplate. She nods.
Can't even see the eyes.
Yeah. Basically just sees like, a very dark reflection of herself. We were told if the fight wasn't going well, we should initiate Plan B. You realize like that's probably what her tapping her headset was about?
Yeah.
I don't know everything about it, but I know they're gonna send Not us, not corporate spies, a different kind of hunter. We were supposed to set that signal up to beam to one of their projects. One of the different departments in EdgeCore. It's Project Genome.
We've never heard of Project Genome, have we?
I would say you could make a culture check. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be a little easier for the people who actually worked for EdgeCore.
Yeah, but neither of us are very good at culture.
Yeah. That's a 3 on the die if somebody wanted to.
I don't have it.
Or- Yeah. That's fine.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah.
She's just like, look, all right. We don't know a lot about it, but I don't think that it's gonna be human. Whatever it is, it's something they've been experimenting on.
I was gonna say genome. They're probably working with either some form of human experimentation, maybe make a super soldier, maybe splice human DNA with some eldritch abomination they found.
That sounds like something they would enjoy.
Look, I don't know.
My money's on.
The only thing I know about what it actually does, it's got some kind of fucked up poison. I heard one of the labs talking about it.
Joyous.
We should.
Do you know
contact
which?
The vaccine lady.
Which lady?
The vest
Stoneheart?
who made the vaccine. Yeah, Stoneheart.
Maybe.
Somebody had made
Actually-
a vaccine, or maybe
Was
she-
that before you got there? I can't remember.
It was.
Yes.
No, I think it was when you got here. I think.
It was,
the initial.
the undead Vesk lady, Agavana Stoneblood.
Yeah,
I
who's
think-
making vaccines.
Yeah, I think Wilco was with us just after we freed her for the first time. He helped us. He helped us after we. Yeah, we got
Freed
we.
This was a while ago. This was like
my
book
brain
2
fell.
shit.
I was there to free her. I just didn't know what her significance was.
Yeah,
Yeah, you weren't
basically
there for the.
she
You weren't there for the first part.
EdgeCore made her out to be like a bioterrorist, and like
I think we.
said that she had unleashed this like big bioweapon plague thing that killed a lot of people, but really it was EdgeCore who like fucked up the experiment, and she's been trying
the
to like help
best
people
secret
recover.
ball Illuminati group, not EdgeCore.
Yeah. it was
Sorry,
the
not
Adamant
EdgeCore.
Scale.
Yes, Adamant Scale.
Hey,
We're just used to.
You
we're
guys
just
have
used
so
to
many
blaming-
fucking enemies. Huh? I can't keep track.
Well, and we're used to blaming EdgeCorp for everything. Let's be real.
Yeah, fuck the company.
Yeah.
I'll just turn to Shaw and just say, hey, look me the deets of that that woman who's working on that vaccine we freed. I'm gonna try to talk to her, see if she'll help us out.
Shaw nods. I was working with her recently. I'll see what
Yeah.
I'll get in touch with her.
Yeah, I think
You
Shaw
said-
got in touch with her during like the big game hunting while he was getting the Adamant Scale.
So you mentioned that you heard about this at a lab. Is this lab in the same building as her office?
She shakes her head. She's like, "Nah, it's off station."
So we have some time.
You know the mindful sending us the coordinates, or
She's like, "I mean,
just tell us the coordinates. We'll write it down.
I can if you want. It's on Triaxis."
So it'll take a couple days.
Yep.
So we got to work quick.
Yeah, do what we need to do here, and then just get off as soon as we can.
Just to bring us back to the map. That is also where you last heard Shotzi was as well.
Yeah, I'll bring up the other site.
God.
She's probably, I don't know if she's moved anywhere, but that's where I last heard tell that's where Shotzi is. So
I'm just saying, from what we've heard about Shotzi, I feel like she would be very in favor of being bioengineered.
well, that certainly tracks.
You know, I just gotta say, I don't think James would have cared that much about the amount until he heard it, but 30,000, he feels mildly insulted that it's so low.
Look, that's the current bounty. It might start going up.
Considering how many of the kill teams we've knocked off at this point.
I
I
feel
will say-
you guys have not checked in on your bounties in a while.
I feel I'm a 100,000 credit bounty to start off. All right, Edgecore.
I will also say that one operative we let go, Scorpio would want to take down her, well, what information, like, here, it's like, well, you know, when I'm hiring for my cabaret club later, I might need someone to do security for me.
This one, Droon. Wait, the one you're talking to
Yes.
now, or the okay. Droon's like,
Yeah.
Might not be the time, but if she wants.
She
Just
kind of
just-
like blinks in surprise. She's like, put it in my comm device, I guess.
I was gonna say we might just write it down for you because
Yeah.
I think information's good. We can do you a quick favor here, just for the hell of it.
Okay.
Well, as far as Edgecore is concerned, you died here. Because I'm gonna send them a message.
She kind of like
I
looks.
take her communicator.
Tries to like make eye contact with each of you. Obviously can't with James, but just like, sure, I died here.
I mean, you see how much they're coming after us. If they figure out you let us go,
They do really hate us.
She kind of like
Yeah.
looks
Shot.
like, I have been thinking of taking a vacation out in the vast.
what's that
That's a nice place
one like holiday planet we went to last campaign?
And or no, last
Oh, in
campaign.
Devastation Arc?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I can't remember. I think it's one of the moons of I think it's one of the moons of Berthetta. Because
Might well be the
Berthetta's got
resort
like
that Shaw-
50 moons or some shit.
I
Might
would
be
just
the
say
resort.
I hear the resort planet of Berthetta's, or the resort moon of Berthetta is pretty nice this time of year.
She kind of thinks about it. She's like, I heard once they settled out all their shit a couple years back, it's not a bad idea. Snow vacation could be pretty fun.
I think we might have to put you back in the bag and just let you out somewhere away from here.
She kind of looks. She's like, look, if you give me back my hollow skin, I can get off the station. I
Yeah.
don't know what kind
But
of
I-
operative you trained to be, but I'm very good at disguises.
It's not that we don't trust that you'll get out safe. It's just that we don't want you to know where we're staying right now.
All right, that's reasonable. Look,
You were
just-
you were unconscious on the way here. We're not going to let you just walk off and know where we are.
put me in the bag, bring me somewhere neutral on the station, and if you give me my hollow skin, I'll bounce.
Sounds good. I know we threatened it, but do you want your friend's body? I don't even think this place has a compactor, if I'm honest with you.
She kind of like shakes her head darkly. She's like, I mean, what am I gonna do with a body on the run?
I might have an idea of how we can rattle Edgecore, but
I was thinking about that a bit too, because
She's
we
like,
still have the other.
I don't want any part of that, but no, I don't want him.
We already loosed the Hell Knights on them.
yeah. I was just suggesting if you want.
She's
his
kind of like,
body,
wait, what did you do?
Shaw chuckle.
We did a minor thing where we may have sent some emails from one of their executives' personal computer to everyone, and
She like leans
Including
back
the
against
Hell
the
Knights.
chair or wall or wherever you put her, and she's just like, you all must have a fucking death wish.
Shaw chuckled.
Rizora does.
Sweetheart, I've really been eaten. I've gone through any number of other things. There's not a whole lot that Edgecorp can do that really scares me.
Well, if anyone can fuck over the company and get away with it, I'm starting to think it's you lot. So are we good? We have a deal?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Shaw nods.
Good luck. And I think we'll pause there for tonight. As you guys, get her back in the bag, escort her out. I'd say dealer's choice, so you guys keep her weapons and stuff and just give her the hollow skin or give her some extra shit. It's up to you.
You know what? She can have the... Does anyone want the elite semi-auto pistol?
I wouldn't mind a sidearm, but because I also don't have any projectile weapons right now.
What did Gantz have? Is it just a copy of that?
Yeah, everything I put ’2 on the gear I
Okay.
put in there. Here, let me put it in the Discord.
How much
affiliate
are
as well?
How much are those gold suits worth? Because it might be worth it to sell it.
I mean, you guys can't sell shit right now.
Can't sell anything.
Well, okay, fair.
Yeah, and Scorpio said he's going to use one because it gives him a better dex bonus and whatnot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like trying to think here. Like my build doesn't really work for that, and it's like I prefer like the faster speed, even with the lower AC.
Yeah, I'll take one of the handguns. I could use a sidearm.
We'll let her keep one of the gold travel suits, one of the pistols, and her hollow skin.
And I would say she'd probably keep her credit so she can actually get around and do stuff.
Yeah.
So she'll take her cred stick as well. All right. We'll pause there. You guys pretty much hit up every lead except Ryzora's office. After that, all that's left is to get the fuck out in the Rust Bug.
And I think, yeah, given that we're on the clock with something coming in from Triaxis, the less we faff about, the better.
It might already be here.
Yeah.
Hard to
Might
say.
be.
I will also say
Yeah.
you guys are coming up on one of my favorite pieces of NPC art in a while, and I'm very excited for it.
Oh, that's good.
That could
You're
be
just chomping
good
up
or
at the
terrifying.
Western, yeah.
He's pretty potent.
And one last question:
Yes, last
do we
question.
still have access to the I hate to say it,
The
to
nerds.
the nerds?
Nerds.
The science team.
Ooh, let me check the burned category for that. Hold on.
I think you said it was part of like Scorpio and Shaw couldn't do theirs, but
Yeah,
me and Refine
only
could-
certain burned ones can. It's yours, and the
Yeah.
ones you guys didn't choose had burned abilities.
Well,
the vibe I got is if you did something that was like somewhat virtuous, somewhat philanthropic, you could. It feels like you could still use it, but if you did something selfish, you didn't get to.
which makes
Pretty,
sense.
it's pretty.
from it.
Well, you can also do the high rolling gambling one. Gives you a burned bonus as well. Actually,
Also, I get to keep my UPBs, I think, right?
yes, you do.
And we have a ship with a tech lab, so we can craft stuff.
Yeah.
Actually,
you
that's
kept all
potentially big money.
your UPBs.
Yeah.
Mostly, since we just went through a whole bunch of serums, and we're likely to need a couple more before we hit up the office. I
Let
would
me
use
check
if
my
we can.
timeline. I think you guys, yes, you are still good. For
I think as soon as we leave the planet, we're
yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically for like 2 more days. So it's either now or like once you make a jump, the time's gonna have run out.
Scorpio, I still have
So
two
basically,
more
while
of
you're
the
here,
Mark.
yeah, you got it for a couple days.
Scorpio, I have 2 more of the Mark IIIs. Do you want to? How many credits do you have?
But while you guys decide serums, I'm gonna wrap up the stream.
I still have quite.
and we're back
I'm
next
like
week.
at a little over